Alright, so we're about to go live. Today is June the 28th, 2021, and we're going to be testing out my brand new RetroTink 2X-Mini AV to HDMI video converter live on stream. And yeah, excited to see how it turns out. And yeah, so let's go live in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Something in my eye. Alright, so we should be live. I can see myself on Twitch. Should be good to go. Alright, so welcome to the stream, everybody. Today is June the 28th, 2021, and today we're going to be checking out, testing my brand new RetroTink 2X-Mini live on stream. This is my brand new AV to HDMI video converter. You can kind of see on the front there. She says RetroTink 2X-Mini. Very, I don't know. If I get my Bud Light seltzer, Bud Light making seltzer, how shocking. See if I can actually get this. It's the blue color here, kind of like a see-through blue, kind of like an N64 controller from the 90s. And you can kind of see it says RetroTink 2X-Mini on there. It's pretty cool. We've also got this kind of really retro, kind of 16-bit artwork on the bottom of the converter, which is very pretty, very cool. Actually came with some stuff. Hang on, I think I put it in the box that my capture card came in. If I remember correctly, I think I do have it. Aha, yes, okay. Yes, all these years later, I do have the box still to my Elgato HD60. Isn't that cool? Look at that box. Elgato HD60. Your skills immortalized. I remember being so hyped when I opened this. Nice, GoldenEye. So the converter came in this nice little pouch here. Kind of probably handcrafted. Very nice. Folks at RetroTink. And it came with couple little things. So first of all, you kind of get the flyer that comes with it, which is pretty cool. You can get it in a couple different colors. I know there's kind of a green. There's like a jungle green color, like the Donkey Kong controller from the N64. No, that was the yellow controller. There was like a jungle green controller for the N64, and there is a RetroTink with that same color, which is pretty cool. It also came in orange. Came in kind of like a purplish color. I got the lighter blue color. It looks darker here, but it is the lighter blue color. It is a very nice blue color. There's no... Actually, I can get the Amazon listing up here. Let's see. What colors does it come in? They're pretty cool. You get kind of this... it's a much lighter green color. You also have kind of a clear crystal color, which looks really nice. The color I think they should add is a watermelon red color. If you ever had the watermelon controller from the N64, that was really cool. And it comes with a smaller little flyer here. On the back of this, it says, "Thank you so much for your purchase and support. Congratulations, you now own a RetroTink 2X-Mini with a zero lag upscaler for your retro console. To get started, plug the USB power cord, video cables, and power up to your console. Power up your console. 2X-Mini will automatically detect your video source and display an image. You have a website. Cool. Further assistance." Now they warn when you buy this that this is not. They don't recommend using it with Elgato products, which is one of the main reasons I was skeptical of buying it, because I use an Elgato HD60. I have tested it out, and I can confirm it does work fine, but let's just say I know kind of why they don't recommend you do it, or at least I have an idea of it. So I'm keeping that, along with the little pouch that it came with. Very nice. It's kind of a smaller company, so they kind of do those more personalized kind of packages. So that's pretty cool. I paid a little more for it because I got it on eBay. not off their website. They only took PayPal. I don't have PayPal, so I paid 90 something bucks for it. It is a quality product, and basically it just supports composite and S video, and then it outputs through HDMI on the back. And yeah, we're gonna be checking that out. You kind of get like this. What is this? USB-C, mini USB, kind of like an iPhone charger. I think. No, not quite. It's like an iPhone charger in size, but basically, I'll show you here. You just hook it up, and you hook it up right to your HD capture card, which is what I'm going to do here. My Elgato HD60. They do not recommend you use Elgato capture cards with their products. I will tell you it does work, but the problem is the device doesn't output a picture when there isn't something being output to it, if that makes any sense. So I have my GameCube set up here, so we're going to be testing this out with some GameCube games. That's where we're going to kind of start with. So I just turned my GameCube on, and I'm going to go ahead and get the capture card up and running here. So let me go ahead and do that. The man is back after he broke his camera. Hello, Waffly. Hello, Roos. Hello, Tubiek. How are you guys doing? So let me go ahead and get the capture card loaded up here so that we can test out the RetroTink. And, yeah. So, basically, I'm buying this just as a replacement to my Dazzler Diva C100 because I can't use that with my current capture card. Sorry, the Dazzle doesn't work with my current computer. It's not compatible. Did you just stop? So, I stopped streaming. I just kind of lost interest. Kind of got lazy. Just stuck to YouTube for a while. So, I am back to streaming now. I'm going to... Oh, sorry. I do need to hook up the RetroTink real quick. So, you can power this with a USB. I have it hooked up to my computer. So, when you turn it on, you should be able to see here. Kind of lights up on this left side with a green light. Sorry, it doesn't really reach all that well. But it should be good enough. Let me put the Elgato box back over here. Get that out of the way. And plug in. I have the GameCube turned on right now, so that's the first system we're going to check out. And I'll kind of show how this converter works. It is very cool. And this will go up on my main YouTube channel after this stream. Not on my stream archive channel, but my main YouTube channel. So, yeah, it should be pretty cool. Hooked up to the TV, I do believe, so yeah, we are. Alright. And HDMI, plug this into the converter, and I should get a picture on my TV, and then I'll get it displaying on your guys' end. Alright, GameCube menu is showing up. So, hello, Waffly. I just stopped streaming, pretty much. I just kind of lost interest for a while, but I'm back now, so that's pretty fun. So, any moment now, and I'm using my optimized 4x3 layout. I can hook this up. Okay, in a minute you'll see my GameCube menu. In a moment. There we go. That the GameCube should be displaying. Let me know if you're gonna... Hang on. Let me know if you can hear the game audio, or just the audio in general. Sound a lot happier? Guess so. I mean, it's nice being back. It's one of my first streams in a while, so I don't know. That is good. So the problem here, so when you go, if you've ever used Elgato software, it only, when you're recording a video, it only is recording the video if it is detecting a signal. It'll give you kind of the no signal error if it loses signal. But the problem is that no signal error does not show on the video. It just pauses the recording in general. For me, I don't record my commentary for my videos in Elgato. I sync the commentary up with the video. But the problem is, if I turn this off, it actually stops outputting a signal to my capture card, so it will screw up the recording. And for a few seconds, it'll show kind of this VCR crash screen, but only for a few seconds, and then like my TV just went blank. It'll probably go blank. Yep, there you go. So that's a problem. I do have a couple ways of getting past this, like hooking this up to like some DVD player or something and just outputting through that. I only would have to do that for like, because whenever I do Let's Plays, I usually turn the console on and then the game plays. So I don't know. That could be problematic for like the first episode of an LP. But other than that, that's just a small little gripe. I wish, like, if you have one of these cheap converters, it'll usually just, if you have it hooked up, it'll output like a blue screen or something. Like no image, like it'll just show a solid color, but you'll have an image outputting to your capture card. That's a problem here, because when I turn this on, GameCube intro is now displaying. And yeah, it takes a few seconds to catch up. If I reset, it, oh, okay. Hang on. Sometimes if you reset, it'll lose signal. Okay, I guess not right now. Alright. You saw that MKW stream, but you couldn't watch. Ah, I see. So here, now that we're on the menu, obviously it's fine. And it's no big deal when you're streaming, but for videos, if you're using Elgato software like I do, that's a bit of an annoyance, to be honest. But for most systems, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, so I'm using S-Video right now for the GameCube. I have S-Video for my PS2 Xbox. And this cable obviously works with N64 and Super Nintendo as well. Genesis, I can only use RF or composite, and obviously, for convenience sake, I'm going to use composite for that. And for the NES, composite or RF, I only have composite for that. And why would you want to use RF? I don't really know. But we're going to just kind of play some games here. So we're going to start with some GameCube games. And I was thinking we would either do Mario Golf or Super Monkey Ball, because they're doing the Super Monkey Ball collection on the Switch and all the other platforms. So I have Mario Golf Toadstool Tour here. I'm going to let you guys kind of vote on these games. And I also have Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2, so let me know which one you want to see. Do we want to do Monkey Ball or do we want to do Mario Golf? And if we're doing Monkey Ball 1 or 2, which one would you like to see? I guess I could organize actual polls for the chat, but I'm lazy, so I'm lazy. I don't really want to do that. I also have other games like Wave Race, Lost Kingdoms I played on Zip's collection. I have F-Zero sitting here, F-Zero GX, Mario Tennis. You got Pikmin down there. I have a box of some other GameCube games over here. I guess I could show a few of them off. Like I've got Mario Party 7 right there. What else do we have? We've got Wind Waker, 1,000 Year Door. Real nice condition copy of 1,000 Year Door. The original print without the bestsellers badge. That was $60 2 years ago on eBay. This is worth over twice what I paid for it, so that's pretty sick. I need to play that at some point. Probably not on stream, but I do have other games over here, just in case we want to play some other games. I will do other games. Yes, Tubac, we will do other games. Super Monkey Ball 2, so Super Monkey Ball 1 or 2, because I can do either one. Super Monkey Ball 2 is widescreen, so I can also revert to our normal stream layout here, which it says we're playing MKW. Ignore that. We're not playing MKW tonight. You're down for either? Well, 2BX says SMB2, so I think we will go with Super Monkey Ball 2. Just for the sake of this stream, I think we're just going to keep it to 4x3, just so I don't have to... I don't want it to say we're playing MKW in the top section. It's like, oh, hey, actually, we're playing Super Monkey Ball. Like, no. Hello, Yosh. How are you doing tonight? Should have been here last night if you wanted that. I've got my Wavebird controller here. Do you hate when your computer has the blue screen of death? I do. I've had computers have the blue screen of death. One of them sitting right over here. It's been dead for years. And it's unfortunate. We haven't been able to get any data off of it since. We will play some Super Monkey Ball 2. There's also some features up here I'll kind of show off. There's a... what is it called? There's a filter. It's basically a smoothing filter. You can probably kind of see it here. Look at the text as I turn this on. Look at the text for Super Monkey Ball 2. Smoothing filter on. Smoothing filter off. Smoothing filter off. Should be able to notice a slight difference. I'm going to leave it on here. Unfortunately, the converter does downscale the quality of your signal somewhat, to a much lesser degree than a piece of junk converter like this thing my dad bought, which I gave him my slightly better converter I had before this. This I do have for a certain system that this converter does not quite do justice. I will elaborate more on that soon. I have to hop off soon because some friends want to play Valorant, even though I suck at yeah. Yeah, I feel ya. I was playing some Call of Duty earlier. I was barely pulling like 10, 15 kills a match. Barely keeping like a 2 KD. So I'm not great at FPSs either. Here we are with Super Monkey Ball 2. I will show this off. This is a 16:9 compatible game, and it's currently set to that. So let me change that. Yeah, that looks ridiculous. Hang on, game screen. Yes, I will. Absolutely, I'm going to pick the. I'm absolutely going to pick up the Monkey Ball collection. I'm so hyped for that. I remember seeing the Monkey Ball 1 and 2 remakes that they showed off, and they kind of looked a little too similar to Banana Blitz for me, but the other games that are there, like the 3DS game is going to be there. I haven't played that before, so that'll definitely kind of jump the value of the game up for me. So yeah. Actually, who did I? Yeah, Mimi. Mimi is the only character I ever play as. I think I figured out what was making my stream drop frames before. I'm just streaming directly to Twitch right now through their server. I'm not going through Restream.io. So the Mario Party collection, from what I could see, was just like remastering some of the boards from the first 3 Mario Parties. This collection is remastering a bunch of the old games, like straight up, like you're getting full games, not just like pieces of full games. So that's pretty cool. Let me know how the game looks. It should look a lot better through this converter than it did through my old piece of junk converter. God, yeah. Dude, Mario Party Superstars is so hype. It's just like... It's a good Mario Party release. And it's not 2006 anymore. Like, holy shit, how is that possible? I don't know, but I'm insanely hyped for that. Excuse me, I know I kind of suck at Monkey Ball. Just forgive my terrible gameplay here. Can't even get those bananas, Jesus Christ. Quality looks pretty good. So, here, I will show, okay, look at the text here. I'm going to turn off the smoothing filter. Turn it off. You should notice the image gets a little fuzzy. I'm going to keep it on. Like, look at those numbers. Some systems I find benefit from also this retro mode here. If I sort of slip this up, it kind of gives it a darker, more retro look. It'll look better on like an N64 game, so I'm going to turn that off for now. I can't even tell if I turned that off successfully. Hopefully you noticed the difference there. Okay, it should be off now. They are cool features. The old scaler I had did not have that, so that's pretty cool. Monkey Bowling 2, I don't know. I'm not the hugest Monkey Bowling guy. I like Monkey Target. I'm more of a Monkey Target fanatic, if anything. But overall, the party games are more fun multiplayer. From what I can tell. You know, I did the Zips Collection episode of the original Monkey Ball with my sister. That was a lot more fun. The mini games are more fun multiplayer. I'm just more of a challenge mode guy. Or, I guess, normal mode if you... Monkey Ball 1, it's just normal mode. Here, it's called challenge mode. But yeah, I'm just gonna stick to the normal mode. Let's see. Your internet shut out. Got an old router. On the app, the quality looks clean. Yeah. So, it looks better, I can tell you. The, dual stickers, I know, the bananas themselves. Oh yeah, I guess they still do. I know in the first game they did. I guess here they did too. I did not play Monkey Ball 2. I did not play Monkey Ball 2 until very recently. Growing up, I only had the first game, so... I know that was, like, huge when I was a kid. I'm like, oh, dull bananas! Looking at them, and it was very weird promotion, yes, I agree. But yeah. This is definitely a lot better than the first game. And I like that it's widescreen. And that's also why it's kind of weird playing this right now in 4x3. I normally would play this in widescreen, but for the sake of this stream, I'm gonna play it like this. Oh boy, okay. Only play Monkey Ball because watch some guy know. Yeah, J Cool. J Cool is very good at Monkey Ball. I still watch him from time to time. I found him through his Mario Sunshine speedruns, though. And then noticed, oh hey, he plays MKWii. Oh hey, he also plays Monkey Ball. Which is really cool. So yeah. I've seen him do those expert, like, ROM hacks and all that stuff. Looked so cool, but man, I could never play those damn ROM hacks. No way. Absolutely no way. Now, about this converter, I don't know if you notice at the top of the image, on my TV, it's like really jittery and like jumpy, like the top section, like the top of the image kind of like jitters really badly on my TV. I don't know if you noticed that on the streaming end. I certainly can't, but on my TV it is very noticeable. And also, so I guess that's an advantage of being on the viewer end, but also the image doesn't look as good overall on the stream's end. It actually looks better on my end, quality-wise, like resolution-wise. But I have that stupid jittery picture, so that's kind of annoying. And that's my big gripe with this thing is, like, eventually I'll have to use this thing to hook up these consoles to a newer TV. But since I have an older TV that has an S-video input, it looks better if I just hook it up directly to the TV. So I don't know. This is really just a YouTube tool, I guess. YouTube/Twitch tool. Fruit or favorite vegetable to eat? I like bananas. It's a pumpkin a fruit or a vegetable? Pumpkin. Very damn good. Vegetable is just... I don't know. I'm not big on vegetables. I like cooked carrots. I like those. Pumpkin is fruit. Well, then pumpkin by far. By far. Pumpkin's amazing. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Favorite vegetable, probably like steamed carrots or whatever they are, like where you warm them up and they're like really soft. I like the way they taste, the way they're textured like that. But overall, I'm not big on vegetables. If you couldn't tell by my physique. If you couldn't tell somehow. But yeah. So I'm really happy. I will just say I'm very happy with how this scaler looks. It is very expensive. It was almost $100. But it definitely gives you it gives you a quality it's a quality product. You get a quality results. That's all I'll say. And if you have $100 lying around for a scaler, definitely would recommend it. It is only capable of S-Video and Composite. They also have the 2X Pro. This is the 2X-Mini. But the 2X Pro can do Component, which is a step up from S-Video. You really can't use Component with GameCube, though. Just unless you have, like, what are the cables? Like $300 on eBay or some crap nowadays. So I'm not even gonna bother with that. That is not in my budget by any means. No way. I like corn. I like corn on the cob, cooked real nice with lots of butter on it. Goes good with some dinner. Goes good with like some chicken or something. Like I was at my grandparents' house not long ago. They invited us over for dinner, and they cooked up some nice mashed potatoes. They cooked up some meat. What was the meat they had? I don't remember, but they had some nice corn on the cob, cooked up nicely with lots of butter. Internet's so bad, yeah. I feel you, man. I was on a really bad internet plan for a long ass time, so I can relate. Can relate. I apologize for my pitiful monkey ball performance. Normally I'd be a little bit faster about these levels, so I do apologize for that. But, yeah, definitely with banana. I get like this weird heartburn sensation whenever I eat bananas. I don't know, it's kind of weird. They taste amazing. Banana bread's also really good, but I don't know, I get this weird heartburn sensation. It's weird whenever I eat it. Like, not that I like hurl afterwards or anything, but it's just really irritating. I thought I was gonna die there. I actually thought I was gonna die there. I promise you, I'm usually better about this when I'm not talking to stream. Okay, is it a slowdown switch or a pause switch over here? I'm also used to having a little more of a field of view, so I usually play this in widescreen, so this is a little weird. Banana cream pie, that's good too. Why do I feel like... I've always noticed, since I started playing Monkey Ball 2, usually it feels like the camera's like more zoomed in, like lower to your monkey compared to Monkey Ball 1. But when you play this in 4x3, it looks just like Monkey Ball 1. It's weird. Ooh, you finished without a mistake, blah blah blah. It still sucked. Try your best in the next level. Nice, you got your time. I barely managed to clear beginner of Monkey Ball 2 without dying, so I'm just sitting here sucking at games in front of 6 people on Twitch, so ha 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 ha. Oh god, yeah, the mushy part of a banana is disgusting. I don't care about this stupid credit games. So yeah, that's Monkey Ball. I feel like I'm better at Monkey Ball 1. I can usually get that a little better. I'm just better overall at it, but I'm super hyped for the Monkey Ball remakes that are coming out. It's so awesome that they're doing that. God, look at that. I only got 3rd. Like, what the hell? Yeah, are you guys... Like, holy crap. I don't know if you can see this here. Like, this top of the screen's, like, really badly, like, shaking and jittering. If you can see that. I don't know if that's going through. Like, look there. Like, it's jumping up and down really quickly. Only at the very top, but it's, like, really annoying. It doesn't seem to be doing that on your end. Like, on the stream, but it's really dumb. Like, it's really noticeable if you pay attention to it. On my end, but I don't know. I guess you guys get the advantage being on the capture end. But yeah, so just go with that. Die. End. Okay. Frame rate doesn't pick it up. I don't know. I'm at 60. Who knows? Oh, the Mario Kart Arcade. I haven't played Mario Kart Arcade since I was a kid. It was the first one. Mario Kart Arcade GP. At, what was that stupid arcade? It wasn't Dave & Buster's. I've never been to a Dave & Buster's. So I don't know what arcade. I don't think it exists anymore, or that they're a thing here, but I don't remember. 30 minutes. I kind of want to play some Monkey Target here. I'm going to play some Monkey Target here. I'm not very good at it. Let's see if I can, see how well I fare in Monkey Target. I'll play something else after this. Probably some Mario Golf, just because Super Rush just came out, and I've really been enjoying that lately. Alright, let's go. Wait, don't we shake for a night? Apparently not. Alright. Let's go. Look at the bananas. I know there's a bunch of new gimmicks in this version of Monkey Target. Again, I did not play Monkey Ball 2 for the first time until literal months ago. I didn't even know we still had a copy of it in our house. No, it's right there. 400's right there. Oh man, why is my GameCube making this weird clicking sound? Are you really about to die me, GameCube? You're only 19. Chill out, GameCube. You're only as old as me. You can handle a little hard to use, can't you? No joke, this GameCube is actually a launch date GameCube. So I'm not really surprised that it would have issues, but I don't know. I don't want it to die. I am not dying. Good. Holy crap. I Plays America is the best arcade. I've never heard of that place. Never heard of it. I don't know what state you live in, but it might be exclusive to your local area. Alright, oh boy, I don't know what I'm doing here apparently. Holy crap. I was never really all that good at, oh shit, it's one of these. And to be honest, I was never all that great at Monkey Target. Oh, yeah, what the shit? Oh my god. Even in Monkey Ball 1, I was not all that good at Monkey Target. Come on, 10 miles an hour. Holy shoot. Just fly through the sky. I do like that they changed this up. What does that give you, like twice as many points or something? Times 2 or something? Something like that? 3 stars? What do the stars do? I don't remember what they do. Get 400? No! No, come on. Ah, I was so close. Definitely gonna play a little Mario Golf once we're done with this. Just celebrate Super Rush coming out. So I'll show off my older consoles too. So I've got my, I pressed A. Okay, I've got my Super Nintendo, got my PS2, I've got my Xbox, which is buried under a bunch of junk. And it's really heavy, so part of me doesn't really want to drag that out, but if you guys want to see some original Xbox action, I guess I can pull that out and play it, but kind of don't want to. No! Damn it. How much does that give me? Only 10. God darn it. Downloading Dead by Daylight. I've heard good things about that game. I've never played it, though. I'll definitely pull the N64 out. I've got my Sega Genesis here, too. I don't really have that many games for it. The whatever games I do have, I guess I can show off. I've got, like, Sonic 1 and 2. I don't think I ever got Sonic 3 on it. I got Sonic and Knuckles. I've got this weird racing game that came with Sonic 2. And then I've got an Altered Beast game my sister recommended. And it was right cheap. Lucky Target 2, 1450. What a joke. I don't really know what a good score is, but I know that ain't a good score. That is not a good score. Not by any means. Holy shit, that is pathetic. You're gonna make me put that in the stinking gumball machine? Get the hell out of here. It's first, but yeah, that should tell you how much I've played this game. Jeez. That was pitiful performance. So, how's everyone's night been going? Has anyone played the, anyone watching here, have you guys played the new Mario Golf by any chance? I don't know if I should really be talking about it all that much, seeing as some of you guys maybe haven't played it, but, I don't know. I thought it was really good. I kind of wish it was more like Toadstool Tour, I will say. Toadstool Tour is definitely still my, favorite Mario Golf game. And I won't really talk too much. Yeah, okay, you guys haven't played it, but, I will say it is a fun time. So, I'm very glad I picked it up. I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of Mario Golf for you guys, seeing as, I don't know, I really like Mario Golf, and it's just sitting right here, so why the hell not? Why not play it for a little bit? And I have the wrong memory card in. That does not have my data in it, does it? I don't think that's my normal memory card. It's my white memory card. I don't think it has my data on it. More into PC games? Yeah, that is not my normal data. Whoops. Hang on. Black memory card, the old one. That has my data on it. Hang on. Sorry about that. Play a quick round of golf. And I do apparently have a scratch disc. Seriously? Yep, not even spinning around. Oh yeah, I remember this had some scratches on it. Okay, that's dumb. Yes, you check that game disc. You check that game disc. God darn it. And you work. What is your opinion on the character voice clips on the character select screen? In this game, I like them. They're charming. Okay, the music is actually playing. Good. So, actually, yeah, I like the, I don't know, like if you go to Luigi. Oh yeah. Luigi. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think they're cute. Peach, piece of shit. Daisy, annoying as shit. Yeah, Donkey Kong, got all the good ones here. Got the Game Boy Advance characters here. Zip and Ella. Not Neil and Ella, that's Ziploc and Ella. Who just stands there and jumps. And I just sit there saying, oh boy, for no reason. For all of eternity, apparently. That's great. Now, if I put this on the title screen here, I'm going to turn the smoothing filter off for a second. You should notice, like, if you look at the date down there at the bottom, put it on. Definitely makes that a lot more crisp. So, generally, I find for GameCube games, that smoothing filter is definitely very useful. I'm going to do a quick round of golf. Characters in this game, but they are the same person. I know. It's so weird. That is a really weird thing. They're literally the same person, but I don't know. Hey, if you haven't played Sunshine, I guess you don't know that, but I don't know. Even when I was, okay, apparently I can, fuck. Okay, this is a zero lag, scaler, so my TV normally has a little lag, and I need to get used to that, especially in this game of all games. Oh yeah, hell yeah, that is zero delay, holy shit. That's like a CRT level delay. Look at that. Get a birdie. It's actually kind of... Usually you go for an eagle at first hole, but whatever. Have you been to the Six Flags Grand Adventure? No, I have not. Where is that? Is that... That's not in New York, is it? Alright, I'm gonna go with that. Holy shit, yeah, wow, that is no delay. I'm used to giving some, like, wiggle room there, like, just wait a little bit before I press the button. Not here, you don't do that at all. Let's see, get a chip in. Nope. Came back from a 3-week vacation, nice. That is very cool. Very nice. This game has awesome music. All of the Mario sports games in the GameCube era have amazing music, if you ask me, anyway. I think they all have really good music. This one in particular. I like how you get different music for the stroke play of Lac-2 Valley or whatever this hole is called, versus when you do the tournament or the Star Tournament. I do like that. I think that's very nice touch, nice attention to detail there. Oh, curve more. Darn it. That sucks. New Jersey. I've never been to Jersey. I don't know, is there really anything to do in Jersey other than that? I don't know. Like, I know it's right down from New York City. But, I don't know. I've never been there. I've never been there. Look at that shot. Look at that. Just go through the air. I can fly through the sky here. I'm a bad singer. I'm not even going to try and do that. No. Absolutely not. Shit. Damn. I'm screwing this up badly now. Holy crap. I haven't gotten a single... I'm in hole 4 and I'm only 2 under. That's criminal. Oh, God. Where were you on vacation for, Waffle, if you don't mind me asking? Look at that. How far can I get that shot? $400, come on. 394. Almost 400. No, we're not putting from all the way over here. Went to the mountains. Then Williams here. Nice. That sounds awesome. Great! Nice. Not much in New Jersey. Oh, yeah, you're, New Jerseyan. Are you North or South Jersey? Fuck. I'm too used to the putting in Super Rush. Crap. Don't have to compensate as much for slopes. In this game. You died. That's sorry to hear. I'm sorry to hear that you died. See, I might have wanted to put some backspin there. Nah, maybe not. Okay, could have gone at least a little further. Could have just gone a little more, just a little more. Like, seriously? Northern New Jersey, yeah. Fuck. It was such a bad position to putt from. God, I'm doing worse now than when I did my Zips collect. I actually missed. Okay, I actually missed that. Wow. I'm actually doing worse than when I did my Zips collection of this. I thought I was doing bad when I did that video. Jeez, I'm doing horrible right now. I'm actually only 4 under on hole 7. That actually only 4. I'm only 4 under. Like, holy shit. I'd usually be like 10 under par right now. I'm not joking. That is something else. I'm just doing anything in my power to avoid going on the green. Why do you want... Do you really think I'm going to use the long putter there, game? Screw off. Do I even believe that that's... Jesus Christ, what is going on tonight? If you wanted to try golf in real life, Tiger Woods is also a golf... Wow. Everyone knows about Tiger Woods, yeah. Bad car crash. I know he was in that crash a few years ago. That's unfortunate. I've wanted to try real golf. I don't know if I'd really be good at it. I do like mini golf. I've played mini golf in real life before. I do like that. I don't know if I'd be any good at normal golf. It's just the thing. I don't know if I'd be good, and I know it's kind of an expensive thing to get into. So, I don't know. That's main thing keeping me back from that. Oh, shit. Like, come 4 under on hole 8. I was doing better the first time I booted up Super Rush and did a round of golf. That is pathetic. That's actually pathetic. Gotta pick up the slack here. Nice shot. Get into tennis. So I played tennis with my buddies in high school before. I mean, they're better at it than I. I'm just terrible at it. There we go. Finally got over 400 feet. 400 yards. I'm not good at tennis, though. Not at all. Much better at ping pong. Still not great. I do like clams, actually. No, I like it as a seafood. I like eating clams. I think they are very good. I also like mussels. Not as much as clams. I also like mussels, though. Also like, you know, lobster. I've never had crab before. I imagine I'd like that. Really enjoy lobster. And I really just overall like seafood. So, okay. Hopefully this game also should look pretty decent. Again, it looks better in real life, unfortunately. There's not much I can do about that. The quality does get downgraded a bit through the scaler. But overall, I'm happy with this product. I really am. God, you had to go in the rough. Just had to go in the rough. Fuck. Damn it. But, yeah, I do really like this product so far. Minus the fact that it just doesn't output an image unless a game is being output, or a signal's being output to it. That has got to be the dumbest thing ever. Other than that, I think this is a pretty good bang for your buck. And I'm happy with the results here. I'm happy with my results here in this game so far. Seem to be sucking at it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. I can't hit that hard around the tree. Great. Our mussels clam. No, mussels are just sort of their own thing. They're like a whole different animal. They're really good. Really good. Not as good as clams, though. Nice shot. Yep. You had to go off. You just have to find any way possible to just fall off. Great. Ah, it's so annoying. What the hell? Oh my god, I thought I went enough over there. I never play this badly, like, ever in this game. Like, holy shit. This is new. Like, I did my Zips collection video. I was playing, what was it, the Hollywood video tour. I thought I was doing bad enough there. I at least got, like... I mean, what, like 12 under par? Yet I started floundering, like, near the end, though, I'm pretty sure. Like, not just right off the bat. Like, I don't even know. Oh, God. It's still going more this way, right? I'd like to be able to... God damn. Ah! Not enough. But after we do this, I think we'll switch to another system. We might revisit the GameCube, unless you guys want to see another GameCube game right here. I think we might just switch to another system. It's Hawaiian garlic shrimp, popcorn shrimp, popcorn... Well, I've had popcorn chicken, not popcorn shrimp, but butterfly shrimp. I don't think I've had butterfly shrimp. I do like shrimp, though. A lot. I think shrimp is absolutely incredible. If you know where you're getting it anyway. If it's not fresh, then it's a no-go, but I think shrimp's really good. Overall. But, yeah, let me know in chat if you guys would like more GameCube action, or do you guys want to just see another system? If you want to see another GameCube game, just name a GameCube game. I'll let you know if I have it. So I do have a lot of the heavy hitters now, but not nearly as many as I would like to have at some point. Alright, look at that. Different console. So I think... What would the next console be? Do we want to just go, like, down from, like... I mean, I could do PS2 or Xbox. But I think if we're going to stick to Nintendo, it would either be N64 or SNES. There is one system that this upscaler actually does not benefit. And that is the NES. I don't know if I'm going to show the NES off. Because, I was going to save this till later, but NES games actually look worse through the RetroTink than if you just use one of these cheap... Like, this is the cheap upscaler my dad got for the upstairs TV. I gave him a better one, and he let me keep this one. The NES actually looks better if you plug it through that cheap converter than if you plug it through this expensive one. I'm not joking, it actually looks worse. And it's the dumbest thing ever. But, I can show off how bad it looks here. Maybe show it through the other converter too, but, yeah, that was one of the big disappointments, was that NES games do not benefit in any way from this converter. Not at all. It actually downgrades the signal, so... I don't know if I'll show off NES games. If you guys want to see the NES, I guess I could do that next if you wanted, but... my guess is you're probably going to want something a little more advanced than that. Besides lobster, do you like crabs? I don't know, they're... as a species, I guess they're cool. I've never eaten a crab before. I've never eaten crab in my life. N64 or Xbox. Alright. If anyone has any objections in the chat, speak now or forever hold your peace. I guess. I don't know. I should have gone further left. Darn it. Alright, look at that. I guess I'm now catching up, finally. Now I'm somewhat redeeming myself with this round. What am I, 13 under? That's still not good. 13 under on hole 15. At least if you're playing, I guess if you're playing as one of the not as good characters, that would be understandable. But if you're playing as Neil, you can get on the green most courses 1 to 2 hits max. All courses, pretty much.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Okay, that was a terrible shot. Holy shit. Ugh, no. Pulling away with a par. Yeah, sorry, this is not my greatest display here. Normally I would play a little better. But, I don't know. I guess I'm talking a little too much. Let's see. Let's get one of those courses where you, like, fly downwards, like, from up top. And just get, like, really strong backwind going forward. See how much of a drive I can get with Neil. See if you can get up into the higher 400 range. Let's see how this works. Oh, I should have gone a little further there. Try stopping more often. Alright, see you, Yosh. Have a good night. But yeah, so... Guess I'll do one of the older systems next up. I don't know if I'll revisit the GameCube to maybe show off some Game Boy stuff. Show how the Game Boy player looks on here. Probably not. But if you guys want that later on, I could probably do that. Alright, let's see if I can at least pull like an eagle here. It's only a par 4. Oh, I can get to the green in one shot, though. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's see if I can sort of salvage this. At least get, like, an eagle here. That would be 16 under. That'd be better. At least for Lag2 Valley. That'd be better. And that's probably not gonna happen now. Ah, I'm not used to having no delay. Ah, damn it. I'm so used to having to compensate for delay. It's really screwing me up. Yeah, I'm only gonna get, what, 15 under? That is unfortunate, yeah. Alright, 15 under, I'll take it, I guess. McDonald's, their buttermilk chicken's fine. I don't really care for McDonald's, though. So many just better places. Especially if you're in upstate New York. Way better places exist. But, yeah, that is the GameCube for now. I did Monkey Ball 2. And this was Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. Look at that beautiful title screen. And, yeah, we'll definitely be doing another system. I think I'm going to post a poll. Maybe not. I don't know. In chat, do you guys want the N64 or Xbox? That's what 2BX proposed, and I think those are good options. N64 or Xbox? Say in chat which one you'd like. Otherwise, I guess I can do a coin flip or something. Kinda. I mean, my Xbox is right here, but I have to dig it out under some stuff. And, I mean, I have my PS4 cord, so I guess I can just use that. My controller should be up in that box. I think my Duke controller should be up in there. Or my S controller, I don't know. Alright. We got 2 for N64. There's, what, 4 people here? So, I don't know. Anyone has any objections, speak now. Otherwise, down here it should be. N64 looks like it's a go for now. And it has dust on it, because it hasn't been played in a little while. Alright. So I think we'll just go ahead and do the N64. Again, when you turn this off, it'll just give you kind of that, VCR defective splash screen of rainbow colors there. Which is... It'd be fine if that just displayed and stayed there, but it doesn't. So in Elgato software, your recording is just going to freeze. And if you're recording your commentary with Audacity, that's going to be a problem. That's really not good. What are you going to do? I've got some ideas of how I might kind of get around that, but that will be very annoying to bypass. But, just tugging on my headset. Whoops. Well, let me put Mario Golf back in its case here. I will play a little N64 here, though. So if you guys just want to throw some N64 game names in the chat, I'll let you know if I have them, and we can just sort of pick and choose that way. Or I can just go through. I think all my N64. No, I have a few of them up in a box somewhere. Do I not have that box anywhere? It's like a shoe box. Do we not have that anymore? Or is that down here? Oh, no, that's my Wii. My Genesis should. Yeah, that's my Genesis down there. But just throw some game names at me so that I have some ideas of what you might want to see. I do have at least a good amount of games. I know we did sell some of them. Okay, these wires are going to be problematic with my webcam, apparently. Webcam wire just around the power brick. Can you not be there, please? I hate power bricks so much. Any snowboarding? Cruising USA. Ooh. There's one I haven't played in a hot minute. I got that game. Was that... No, did I get that on eBay or at that game store? I don't remember. That one I did enjoy when I played that a while back. Okay, my power brick should be down here for the N64. Good, it is. Those are the only game suggestions we're getting. I might just do a coin flip on those. Or, I guess a dime flip. I don't have any quarters here, but, I don't know. Any other ideas? If those are the only two, then I guess we'll just do a coin flip to see which one we want to do. I do have Diddy Kong Racing. We can do that. Let me turn that off. Oh, great. This console's big, so I need to really awkwardly place that right under my capture card. Or maybe I can... Oh, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Cruising and... Alright. That sounds fair enough. So, at least I don't have to change the video cable. Very convenient that the SNES, N64, and GameCube use the same cable. I will never get why Nintendo had to go with this weird power brick that just plugs in the back of the console. Like, what the heck? I guess to an extent it beats having to find room for it just around your setup, but it's still weird. It's just weird. Like, nope, that is not the right way. There we go. And I need my controller. There we go. So I guess we will flip between Cruising USA and 1080 snowboarding. Sounds good. What am I going to do about this cable? The HDMI cable, it goes to my TV, but it's just like wants to go around the cartridge port, but if you pull on the cartridge while it's playing, it'll crash the game. So that's kind of... That might cause a problem, but alright, we will flip. I guess it's going to be a dime flip, but heads is Cruising USA, tails is 1080. So let's flip it in 3, 2, 1, go. We got tails, so that will be 1080 snowboarding we will play. So let's pray to God that I can actually find it, because I did not organize any of these games in any way. They're just sort of scattered around in here. Ridge Racer, that is not 1080. Oh, that is 1080. There we go. 1080 snowboarding. 1080 snowboarding. Right there. Right there. With some... I think this was their eBay advertisement on the back of the cartridge. So, put that there. First time's the charm. I think it is. Think it is. Yes, it is. Oh, let's go. Look at that. Just loaded up. Just booted right up. Look at that. Just worked. It just worked.
1080.
1080. That announcer, though. Do you beat Cruising Blast? Cruising... I did not know that Cruising Exotica... I've only played Cruising USA. It's the only Cruising game I've actually played. Let's play a match race. Let's go hard mode. I've barely played, like, any of this game at all. Dion Blaster. Isn't Dion Blaster, like, the best character? He's from Britain. From the UK. We'll use him. I think he's supposed to be the best character, isn't he? Pretty sure. Look at that. I like this board. Look at that. Look at that design on it. Looks cool. Goofy. No, we're gonna play like a normal person right now. That's what we're gonna do.
Versus Rob Haywood. Ready? Go.
Alright, let's go. I remember there's a couple of shortcuts you can just hurt yourself, apparently. That's not much of a shortcut, but I feel like I'm going to remember some of the shortcuts as I go along here. I did not grow up with this game, so it's not like I played extensive hours into this game when I was a kid. I saw some videos on it, and I do know some of the shortcuts, but I'm not that great at it. I literally got this game months ago. I think this is a place you want to go, right? That's down over here. Oh god, now if you slow down and stop. Jeez. I know Blaster. Gold bar. Oh yeah, I've not unlocked anything besides. I think this hard mode isn't unlockable, but that's it. I know you want to avoid the jumps, generally speaking. And you want to press Z right as you land. Or Z, whatever. You want to avoid the jumps, because those do not... They look cool when you go over them, but I guess they're not faster. Go, 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 go. Holy shit, go. Oh my goodness, go. Holy shit. Zubiak, I know you got your N64 not too long ago. I'm guessing this is one of the games you got with yours. This is a fun-ass game. I did my Christmas special over on YouTube of this game.
Ricky Winterborn.
Ricky Winterborn. Look at that beautiful sunset. I know it's N64, but it's still so pretty. It looks so good for 1997, 98. Looks really good. Looks a hell of a lot better than Wave Race 64, although I'm much better at Wave Race. I don't know if I prefer Wave Race to this game or not, but I'm definitely a lot better at it. But it definitely, this looks like stunning compared to Wave Race. Wave Race it's impressive, but it's also a launch title, so of course it's not going to be too visually impressive. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks that. But I think this game is truly beautiful. Look at that big N. Look at that big N. Holy shit, 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 shit. Oh, man. Oh, man. But it's a pretty game. It's very fun. And I know there's small but dedicated speedrun community. I think Carl Jobst did a video on the speedrun community for this game. And it was very fascinating to hear. There were people who would just grind out hours and hours and hours of this game, even in recent years, and they have like CRTs just in their rooms, living like it's 1999 still. It's really cool to watch this. I need to play this. I have a CRT literally sitting right behind me. I mean, I know it wouldn't look better, but it would look more nostalgic. More N64 era if I played it like that. Although really the only thing, just hooking up through S-Video on my TV, these games look a lot better. That CRT is definitely going to stay though. You can play light gun games on that. I can do, so, I don't know, you guys all want the racing games. I can do Cruising USA after this. I'm not, I think I was okay at it last time I played it. I was like fine at it. As long as that wasn't too high on the difficulty scale. Oh my god, Dion, go. Dion, go. Holy shit, Dion, go. Man, this is a good looking game. Holy shit, yeah, I am bad at this game. It's fun though. It's still fun, even if you're not good. Turn. Holy shit. Dion, quit doing this to me, man. What are you embarrassing me? Well, I mean, I'm embarrassing myself in front of a bunch of Twitch viewers. What are you doing, man? Up. Is it R that makes you duck? I don't remember. There was a good week or so I played this a decent bit, where I kind of got acclimated with the controls. But that was back when I did my Christmas special, so that was months ago. So I haven't played this in a while. Man, is it fun, though. Go down the snowy mountain. Let's take her over again. Or, who was I up against? No, Winterborn. Let's take him over. No, you're not. Is that Akari Hayami? Hayami, right? She's in this game? I think. Wii U Virtual Con. Ah, I see. I bought F-Zero GX on, or F-Zero X on the Virtual Console. I went to my Game Craze. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Shit. But, yeah, I went to my Game Craze. And they had F-Zero there. It was $30. I'm just like, what the hell? I'm not paying that much for F-freaking-Zero. I know it's one of the much more desirable games, but I don't know, man. Like $30, give me a break. So I just bit the bullet, got it on Virtual Console. And it is a lot of fun, but I am terrible at it, especially compared to GX. I am much better at F-Zero GX, and overall GX is just a better game, but I like how I don't know, just how ballsy that F-Zero X feels. It just feels like you're really pushing the N64 to its limits. It plays at 60 FPS, which is just insane. And it's just like, yeah, you're playing N64, and this is as best as it's gonna get. You want the action? This is the action. You ain't getting it anywhere else. That's kind of what it feels like. Shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, is it R or B? I pressed R and B. Just press them both. Hope one of them works. One of them did work. One or both. I don't know. Okay. MK64, Super Mario 64. Mario Kart 64, I find, after I played it on here, you do not want to play... Holy shit, I suck at this game. But, you do not want to play Mario Kart 64 on Virtual Console. It is just so much better if you play it with the intended controller. Because I always thought it controlled like shit. Whenever I played it with a GameCube controller on the Wii. Once I played it with the N64 controller, it's just like, okay, now this is a really playable, competent game. And which, once I got used to it with the Virtual Console controls, it was fine, but it's just so much easier to get into when you have the real N64 controller. And I know eventually I'll have to replace the joystick on this thing. It's already starting to wear out a little bit. Well, at least it isn't already. This was one of the main controllers I used when I was a kid. I'm surprised it isn't worn out already. But, yeah, I'll have to replace it at some point. God damn! I barely touched that. Fuck off. Darn it. Yeah, I'm just so great at this game. I'm just so good that the game has to literally murder me in order to stop me. Oh, Jesus. I'm already dead. I'm not, but, like, I am going to. I press C to... God damn. Yeah, I'm not good at this game. Holy shit. Game over. Yeah, I suck at this game. What do you want me to enter my name for? Oh, hey, you suck at the game. Please put your name on here so everyone knows who you are. Okay, whatevs. And I did have to get, like, Mario Kart. I didn't want to pay too much for it, so I got a repro cart. This is actually an authentic cart. Someone wrote something on it, left some stickers on it. So that's kind of weird. But, yeah. I have Banjo-Kazooie. I don't have Tooie. I don't have Blast Corps. I don't know what that game is. Yoshi's Story, I do not have. I have a bunch of other games. Don't get me wrong. I have a bunch of other N64 games. But yeah, I think we'll just, call that 1080 snowboarding. You saw me suck at the game for a little bit there. That is 1080 snowboarding. Bruce something? Guy wrote his name on the cartridge, apparently. I don't know. Let's see. Decent at F-Zero SNES. That's probably the one I'm the worst at. I'm definitely best at GX on the GameCube. One of Goose. That was R. White Goose. I meant R. White Goose, not Carl Jobs. Goose made a video on 1080 snowboarding. So what game do we want? Do we want Cruising USA? I know we were throwing that out there. Do we want that? Do we want Diddy Kong Racing? Do we want some non-racing games, maybe? I don't know. Who wrote on Scott's copy of Pokemon Snap? Which video? Which Scott video is that in? But, yeah, I don't know. It's up to you guys. What games do we want to play? No. I'm used to whenever I take the cartridge out, the bottom's usually warm. I don't have Yoshi's Story. I do not own that, unfortunately. Let me put this back here. I can go through some games. I've got Wave Race 64 sitting right here. Star Fox 64, Ridge Racer 64, Mario Golf, Cruising USA, Pokemon Snap, Paper Mario, that's a story game, we're not going to play that. Mario Tennis, that is Jurassic Park, that is a Super Nintendo game, we're not doing that yet. I will pull out the SNES, most likely. I am most likely going to do some Mario Party streams. Since they're doing remasters of the games, I do have my bootleg cart of those games. DK64. Oh, God, I suck at DK64. I absolutely... Oh, God, and I see a yellow cartridge. And it's DK60. Okay. I don't know. Do we want DK64? We can play that. That might be one of the best conditioned cartridges I actually have. This is my first game ever. You are correct. This is the first game I ever played, and this is the original cartridge. That thing is in mint. I mean, there's like some darkness on the back here, but other than that, this might be one of the best conditioned cartridges I actually have. There's no wear on that front label. I Probably shouldn't just keep it in with all these other games. Mario Kart 64. Paper Mario. Yeah, we're not doing Paper Mario. We got Mario Tennis. Superman 60. Yeah, that's Superman 64. I've never played that. And that's probably a good thing. What are we thinking? I don't know. How about we do a coin flip? We've got Roos wants Cruisin' USA, which I've got right here. And Tubiek would like DK64. So, how about we just go ahead and do a coin flip for that? So, we'll make heads DK64 and tails Cruisin' USA. So, how about we just do a coin flip here? 3, 2, 1. What? Oh, fuck, I didn't see where that went. Over here somewhere. Oh, landed on my Allen wrench. It landed on heads. So that would be DK64. Alright. I guess we will do that. Alright. I haven't played this game in a while. And I've gotten virtually nowhere in it. I'm going to say it did not read the game. Okay. Come on, read the damn game. You read that damn game. Come on. There we go. So yeah, this is my first game ever. This game I never got far in it. I remember just my sister handed me the controller and I played it for like a few minutes and just kept dying, and then anytime I would revisit it, I would play it for maybe a couple minutes and it would just be like, okay, no, what the hell. I'm sure if I get more into it, I could probably get into it if I really tried. Feel like, so I'm gonna try out the retro mode on this RetroTink. I have it set to auto. I think I'm gonna put the retro mode on. Put this on. It should kind of smoothen out the image. If that made any noticeable difference on your end, I'm not really sure, but I don't know. Hopefully I made some sort of difference. It should kind of soften up the image. It's kind of, oh, look at that, look at that. Look at him, DK, Donkey Kong. Look at him, adventure mode. You can play with headphones. I don't know how many this might. I don't remember any of the TVs I had as a kid having headphone jacks, but okay. See if I like disable the smoothing filter. I shouldn't do that though, because then the letters are all choppy. Let's put the smoothing filter back on. And now the letters should look a little more solid. Okay, I'm really glad that it comes with those kinds of filters. Now, this also does have... I have it on normal screen size. If I want to go widescreen, you notice DK's a little more slender, and then you can go to the widescreen dazzle mode. Or dazzle mode. OBS mode. Sorry. I'm not going to do that, though. I'm just going to keep this onto normal. Yes. It takes me a minute to notice, okay, yeah, DK's like really skinny. He's like anorexic all of a sudden. Alright, adventure. Thank God the file indicators have nothing showing your progress on them. No. That... I think that's my sister's old file. What, 7 hours into it? I don't think she played much of the game at all, so it's probably her file. 2%, that might be mine. I guess I'll go here. 33 or 33 seconds? What the hell? It's got to be minutes and seconds. Look at this. Look at this. DK64. I remember just thinking this looked so realistic. I know that sounds really funny, like realistic. It looks like someone barfed on a plate except moving nowadays, but hey, it was pretty cool. You can, oh god, that lunge. Isn't there, oh god, ground pounding, but it's super weird, it doesn't really work. Right. Then you take damage. Warning, I know literally, I think I've watched a Let's Play of this game way back in the day. Other than that, I do not know anything about where you're supposed to go. So, what am I going to go over here? Okay, it's B to swim faster, and then it's going to start raining. I do not remember almost anything about this game, like what to do. 1, so is this the first area? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, wait, isn't there like a guy in the middle here? Yep. Oh god, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. He's a big ass boy. Heads or tails, Diddy Kong Racing or Cruising USA. We can do that afterwards. God, DK64, you guys just want to torture me. Like, I literally have no clue what you're supposed to do when you start the file. Wasn't there like a cutscene that plays when you first start? Oh god, there's this rush. Oh yeah, there's this shitty ass rolling mechanic. It's really weird. Oh god. I am not kidding. I have literally no memory of what you're supposed to do. I'm guessing this game you're supposed to keep the manual for, which I can guarantee you is long, long gone. Pretty sure this is where we got our expansion pack, because this... Was it this or GoldenEye that came bundled with the expansion pack? So, pretty sure this is how we would have gotten it. Or at least my sister, she bought... The game came out before I was born, so... yeah. I don't know if she got it on launch or not. But yeah, I utterly suck at this game. Oh, it requires it. Wasn't it revealed that none of the games really, like, needed it, technically? Like, they obviously required it, like, to make you, like, in order to, for the game to work, but, like, wasn't it revealed that no game really truly needed it in order to be able to run properly? Like, it would help out, but you could still play. I think I remember that being a thing. Obviously, if it's required, like, whatever. What are you gonna do? But I feel like I remember that. God, just listen. Oh, this is made by Rare. I was gonna say, this is giving me Banjo-Kazooie vibes. I was gonna say, Rare knew what they were doing with their music. Do I go in here? Does anyone know where the first area you're supposed to go is? I genuinely do not remember. DK? Maybe this. I think I at least got to an area on my Zips collection video of this. That was, what, my second episode of Zips collection? It's gonna be 2 years old later this year. Zips collection will have been going on for 2 years. The end of this year. Pack just required of a game bracket. Ooh, I see. Yeah, only so. Yeah, you can't really patch games in the 90s. Your game was buggy. Your game was fucking buggy. There was no such thing as a day one patch. Okay, right. Press B, and you don't move the joystick at all. You just let God do the work, and you just jump from vine to vine. Oh god. This is pretty much all I remember from the game. And I already did this, didn't I? Did I seriously? Yeah, I actually do not remember, like, anything you're supposed to do here. Bitch! Get him. Get him! Regain the health I just lost. Amazing. Yeah, oh god. Ah, DKC music. Why? Why, Rare, did you steal from DKC? For this. For this stupid game. What are you doing to us? What are you doing to me, Rare? God darn it. Don't you dare taint my memory of DKC1. Or, yeah, DKC1 with this crap. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure if I just really sat down and got into this game, I would think a lot more highly of it. And I want to do that because it's my first game ever. And I think that just because of that, it deserves to be beaten by me. But, yeah, I'm just, I don't know. Why can I, oh, I was going to say, it looked like it was just going through that thing. Okay. Can't go in there. We all thought those rumors that the Odyssey team was working on a 3D Donkey Kong game, or any Donkey Kong game. I still think there's a chance that those are true. But, yeah. I don't know. Ship's starting to sail. It's either next year or they weren't really doing much of anything. At least not Donkey Kong related, probably. And I kind of hope that they are working on Odyssey 2 instead. Because I loved Super Mario Odyssey. And I would just love to play a sequel to that game. I think that game is amazing. I love so much about it. It's not my favorite Mario game ever, but it is a great return to the sandbox form for the Mario games. Though I do prefer probably Galaxy 2. Why can I not get this fucking thing? Okay. No offense to those who wanted this game, I think I'm gonna have to switch to something I actually know how to play. Like, I literally do not have any memory of where or what I'm supposed to go or do here. I have no memory of it. Can I break this open? Come on, I can't even break this. Like, I know it's a thing, I just suck at it. But I want to play a game I don't suck at. So, you see a little DK64 here. I'm not going to call it a terrible game. I'm sure I would like it more if I got into it. But, I just, I don't know. I need to sit down with it long enough to do that. Maybe if I go up in that cave or whatever. No, it's all barred off. I don't know. I think I'm gonna switch to another game. I got suggestions for Cruisin' USA and Diddy Kong Racing. So I think we'll do, what do we want to do? 2 more N64 games? I think I'm going to go to either the Genesis or the Super Nintendo after this and play some stuff there. But I think, unless anyone has any objections, we will go ahead and flip between Cruisin' USA and Diddy Kong Racing. So, how about we do Cruisin' USA for heads and Diddy Kong Racing for tails. So, let's flip the dime, I guess, in this case. 3, 2, 1, just drop it on the floor. Okay. That is a foul. Hang on. Where the hell did that coin land? That actually somehow landed out of my sight. No, it's over here. Hang on. Hang on, I dropped it afterwards, so that can't count. Let's flip it now. Okay. Heads for Cruis'n USA. Tails for Diddy Kong Racing. So, 1, 2, 3. We landed on heads, so we are going to be playing some Cruis'n USA, which I already had out because that was requested. I did not look for Diddy Kong Racing, so I would have had to dig that out for a bit. So, guess we'll do that for a while. This is Cruis'n USA. Did I get this? I either got it from Game Craze or maybe I got it from eBay. I don't remember where I got it, but we're gonna be doing some Cruis'n USA. A nice arcade. I think it is actually an arcade game, or it might have been on the Saturn. But it's a very fun arcade style racing game. If it would start up and work, that'd be great. Hang on, chat. The game doesn't want to turn on here, apparently. Hello? You there? Whoever the hell made this game? Come on. Come on. Work for me. Work with me here. It's not booting up. Might have to do Diddy Kong Racing if this game doesn't want to work. Oh, I think we have a winner. Yes, we do. Let's go. There's only one controller attached to the blah, 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 blah. I'm playing one player, so shut up. Alright, we are doing some Cruis'n USA, folks. So here we are. There's the game. Another decent looking game visually for the N64. So we'll just kind of go in here. I've got game 1 open here. And yeah, I think this is Cruise the USA. Sure. I think that's just kind of your all-in-one tour. You can shift manually or automatically. Well, I don't know. I think I'll shift manually. That's kind of... Whenever you race in real life, you'd probably want to use a manual. Some classic cars here. Look at that. We got some classic cars. Got your more typical racer-style car. It looks ridiculous with those giant tires on it. This looks much more my speed. And it's Italian car. So that's pretty cool. So we will 488 horsepower. Look at that, 580. We're not gonna rag the hell out of a classic car. 488 ought to be enough for our speed here. And it is Z to accelerate, right? Z/Z. Yes, should be. And you just shift through the gears. I'm only shifting gears. In a real car, were that easy? Oh, this is only a 4-speed. Oh. Of all the sticks that I've driven, they're all 5-speed, so I was expecting another gear. Also switch car. I don't really have much of a preference. I don't know. The classic car definitely has its appeal for the retro car fanatics, definitely. But I don't know. This is much more of a racer-style car, if you ask me. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Just go. Yeah, this is so safe, because in real life, you just want to race on public roads with people driving. That's such a great ethical idea. And with police. And with police. We're only going 150 miles. Come on. People in real life... I've seen this video. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because the car would so be running after that. And in 4th gear. And in 4th gear. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's so realistic. People go over 200 in real life. I've seen like this video where some, I don't know what car they got. They got it to just barely tip like 300 miles an hour. You imagine driving a car that fast? For those of you that are old enough to drive, just drive right into the people at the end of the race. Just right there. It's like, what's up? Oh yeah, what's that? This car, what's that? My brakes rusted out? Oh, oops, I just murdered everyone here. Oops. Well, it's the car's fault. It's the car's fault, obviously. But yeah, this is a fun game. It's a very fun racing game. I have a few. I've got Ridge Racers. I also have. I don't remember what this other one is. I don't know. Tesla channel. I've never. I don't know. Teslas are not my speed. Electric cars. I've heard of too many things going wrong with them. I don't know. Much less I could never afford a Tesla. I drive a Pontiac from 2004 with an automatic because I got, I don't know, I was never the greatest at driving a stick, so I ended up getting a old Pontiac with an automatic. Drives well, but it's an old Pontiac. Doesn't even have power windows, so Tesla's way out of my budget. Plus, just, whatever. I don't really think there's anything too special about it. Fucking go! God dang it. 15, so you don't have a car? I mean, I already learned to drive by then, but definitely, I don't know. If you want to be illegal about it, definitely wait till you're 16. I didn't even get my own car until not even 2 years ago, so I don't know. Don't be in. God damn. Don't be in any rush. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Look at that old pickup truck sitting there. Jesus Christ. Why is everyone spinning me out here? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this race isn't going all that. God. Holy shit. You have to get first here, I'm pretty sure, if you want to finish. So, if I just somehow just randomly snag first, I don't even know. You also gotta love at the end of some of these tracks, you'll usually have someone just randomly flying from the oncoming lane just to screw you over. And it'll be without really any warning, so you won't have any way to kind of do anything about it. But, I don't know. Redwood Forest is the worst because it's really tight. That one, yeah, I remember Redwood Forest. That one, definitely I did not like how that one drove. Was not a big fan of that. Let me know how the game looks. It should look decent through the scaler. I know you're not going to get emulator quality through this, but as close as I can get to emulator quality is what I'm looking for. I don't know. I think the Super Nintendo games are probably the closest I was able to get to emulator quality. The Genesis, I will say, probably looks worse. The worst out of any system I own. I did mention how the NES looks worse through this scaler than it did through this shitty scaler, but at least it looks really good through the shitty scaler. The Genesis does not look good on either scaler, and it just doesn't look good in general. You can't get decent quality out of it. The best you're going to get out of the Genesis is if you play it on a CRT. That's the closest it'll look to emulator quality. It won't look good on a TV. It sure as hell won't look good here. But here, looks pretty good. Alright. But yeah, so I think this definitely looks pretty alright. It's nice having no delay so you can make quick adjustments, especially in a racing game that I'm still not that good at. I'm just gonna head-on collision with a cop car. Yeah, because that's just such a good way of not getting arrested. Actually, it looks pretty on par with what you're seeing on stream with what I'm seeing. That was definitely not the case with the GameCube. It looked way better on my TV. Here, it's definitely more... What did I tell you? God dang. Holy shit. But yeah, so... It definitely looks pretty good. I think I tried it with Ocarina of Time. It didn't look as good with that game. It's definitely more game-centric, you know, with what looks good and what doesn't. Definitely, I think this game is a much better example. This game looks very good through the scaler, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. Just gotta go. Just gotta go around everyone. Like, seriously? Oh, is this... Oh, crap. Is this Redwood 4? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, not a fan of this track. Who races in the middle of a... Oh, Jesus. What person with half of a brain cell drives through this in a race car? Oh, my God. So dumb and so bad. Yeah, not a fan of this course at all. Get up and go. I know if you want to be more realistic, you would have to start from first gear, obviously, but nah, like, what the hell? If you're looking for a realistic game, this is not it. Not it at all. And change the songs. I thought that would act as a brake. Oh, no. R is the brakes. But yeah. Look at that. Now you're on the highway. Here we call those expressways, but I know that's more of a New York type thing to do. There we go. Now I'm in first place. Look at the palm trees here. Just look at this scenery. Imagine how good this must have looked back in the 90s. What year was this game? 96, I think? 97? Might have been earlier in the arcades. Obviously, I think this is pretty much where consoles started becoming more superior to arcades. Or at least more on par with each other, so... Of course it's a good-looking game. Not a fan of that course. Not at all. But yeah. It's a really fun game. Not the best racing game on the N64, but it's pretty damn good. Pretty damn awesome. I don't know if there's any other N64 games you wanted to see. If not, I think I will just go ahead and move on to another system, either the Genesis or the Super Nintendo. I guess I could go 6th gen, go with a PS2 or Xbox. But I do want to show the Super Nintendo in particular. Looks really damn good with this scaler. Looks pretty much as good as you're gonna get, without breaking the bank and getting like real high. God damn. Without getting like, you know, high-end cables. Jesus, go faster! Holy crap! Jesus Christ! Okay, if I can't even get this, I might just move on right now. Yeah, I did mention I'm not the best at this game. I'm better at this than a lot of other. Like 1080 snowboarding I'm way worse at, but still not the best here. Holy shit. Imagine if you drove like this in real life. Have people making phone calls to the police, like, like no problem. The police would just be overloaded. You'd have the whole town's police force looking for you. And they wouldn't have any trouble finding you, that's for sure. Let's go. Run down that muscular dude. I've heard of people starting using cars crashing into each other. I've seen that on the expressway before. People just sort of bumping into each other and then both going off on separate ramps away from each other. It's like, great, double hit and run. That's just lovely. I don't know. Do checkpoints? I don't know about the time. I never really pay attention to the time. I just pay attention to my position. Let's see, where am I at now? LA, we're in LA. We are in LA on the freeway. Or as we call that in New York, the throughway. It was always so weird whenever I heard the term highway. I thought that was just a term people used in movies. I didn't know other people from other states actually called a highway like a highway. Like here we call them expressways. Or throughways. Like even freeway was really weird. It's like freeway? Oh, you mean the throughway. I don't know. Maybe if there's any fellow New Yorkers lurking, maybe you can relate. I guess L also. This is another break, not that you'd be using L in this game, but I don't know. I guess that also works as a break. Me just flying down the highway here. It'd be really weird driving on a road like this without a barrier between you, though. Here, that doesn't really happen. But yeah, I definitely think this looks very good through the RetroTink. And yeah, the N64 is a console that definitely benefits from the retro mode that the benefits from the retro mode that the RetroTink offers. And I'm still gonna generally just keep this plugged directly into my TV as long as I have this TV. Whenever I get a newer one, that won't be an option, obviously, but as long as it is an option, I will take advantage of it. But once I have a TV that this becomes my only way of hooking up my consoles, I'll take it. Like, it works well enough for what it does. And I think we'll be done here soon with this game. How many other tracks are there here? I'm not really sure. Look at that. Look at this. Driving through the desert. This was a game I saw a lot of gameplay on YouTube of. I never bothered to get it. I'm glad I have it now, though. It is really fun to play. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Play the SNES next. Alright. Well, I guess we'll be doing that by the time you get back. But yeah. Really happy with this RetroTink. Definitely a worthwhile investment. I guess you can call it an investment, but I guess I mean I'll be using it. Basically makes it so that my Elgato HD60 is once again my one capture card for console games. So that's pretty nice. Won't have to switch between two different devices. Although I do have to go through this device to use it. But it's pretty nice. I like it. I do like it. Oh shit, look at that train. Can you run into the train in this game? Oh my god. Yeah, I guess so. God darn it. Oh, crap. Oh, look at that first-person view. Oh god, that is... No. No. Not gonna do that. We're not doing that. Alright, well... the 2BX says play the SNES. I think I'll do that. It sounds like a good idea. I do have both versions of the SNES. Just the fat model most people owned, and the Junior. I'm not going to use the Junior, because that is the only... The Junior does not support anything other than RF and composite. So, I'm using S-Video for the SNES, as you all know. So, I'm going to be using the main base model SNES that actually supports that. So, yeah. I would use the Junior, because it does output a better, cleaner picture through composite, but it was a budget model, the SNES, so it just doesn't support anything other than composite. If it wasn't like that, I would use it, but I don't know. That pretty much does make it useless to me, but it is nice to have. Goes for some nice money on eBay. I don't think I'm going to sell it, though. Because I am not doing well here at all. Catching up, catching up. Yeah, just run over the telephone pole. Yeah, that would work. That would end so well in real life. God. Just run over a freaking pole. Oh my god damn. Get out of the way. Go. Holy shit, this thing accelerates so bad. I know I should be going from first gear, but like, who the hell does that? Somehow just steal first. Oh, just stealing it. Just steal first. Right from under him. Right from under him. Yeah. What a track. What a track. And we are still way to the west, but, yeah, so I'll just play this pretty much all the courses. That Valley worse than Redwood Fort? I don't know. I don't particularly remember every stage in depth. I remembered Redwood Forest just because you had to take all those tight turns. So that one definitely was fresh in my mind. But, yeah, I don't know. Other than that, I don't vividly remember many of these other courses. Like this one, you're in the, what, Grand Canyon? How can you forget that? Like, that's just so iconic, but the other ones, I don't know. God. Death Valley. My dad was telling me a story about him when he was in Death Valley decades ago with one of my uncles. They were driving in a convertible, and they were stuck in Death Valley. It was like 114 degrees, and their car started to overheat. And so they had to pull over and, no, actually they had to turn their heater on all the way because that would actually allow the engine to cool off. That sounds really counteractive, but it's just how this heating system works in a car. It was in a convertible, so like whatever, you can catch air from outside. But you know, I think he said he had to leave the heat so it was going to his feet, so your feet had to have been smoldering. Just sounds brutal, but I don't know. I've never been to Death Valley myself. My dad was there many times when he was younger. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is such a fun game. School, but yeah, I'm just gonna do all this reckless crap with a bunch of kids on the road. Jesus. Nintendo promoting child endangerment. the hell is this? Someone ought to open a class action lawsuit for that. That is pretty Why would you do that? Like, just, oh hey, there's a bunch of kids here. Let's just have a freaking drag race in the middle of a public road. Like, get the hell out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, so this is going to be a much more kind of generic looking track. Going around a bunch of farmland. Look at this. Go through the toll booths. Literally right through the toll booth. Okay. Obviously, if you don't pay your toll, they take a picture of your license plate and send you the bill. But, yeah, we don't do that here. We don't have license. Look at that. I don't even have a license plate. Can't bill me. Have fun billing someone. You don't even know who they are, where they live. So if you don't want to pay your tolls, just remove your license plate right before you get to the toll. And you'll totally not get arrested a mile down the road. I don't know if anyone's actually ever... I'm guessing someone's tried that. I don't know if it would work. Holy... fuck. Police officer just driving on the wrong side. Yep. Quality, recruiters for law enforcement. That's just lovely, Nintendo. Oh god. Oh, okay. Thought I was gonna be stuck against the wall there. Oh boy. This is a nice looking game though. Really is realistic looking for being a late 90s racer. It really is. It's pretty impressive, to be honest. And the chat's gonna... I know this is, not a lot of people staying around. I noticed that, I don't know. Streams don't do nearly as well if they're not multiplayer games, so... Definitely, this will be... I'm keeping this layout in OBS. You know, I can still stretch this to widescreen if I have a widescreen compatible game, but yeah, definitely this will be a very occasional thing for me, playing older games. I don't know. Just everyone loves the multiplayer, and I definitely get it. But I am glad we got to check this out. I will play at least the Super Nintendo. I'll probably pull out the PS2. I really don't want to boot the Xbox up, just because it's buried down there, and I really only have a few games for it. But I can play that if people want it later on. Got airplanes. Oh boy. Flying through the freaking road. Oh my god. Taxis. We're gonna impede all the public transportation. We are just such ethical good people. Man. Nintendo just bringing out our true colors. Jesus Christ. Change that freaking tubular. What the hell? It's a Mario World level. Dude, holy, I need to remember that I have a brake to use. Jesus Christ. Need to remember I have a handbrake here. I never remember to use it in this game, but I do have it, so... Guess I bet... Oh, fuck. No. Screw off. Oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn. Let's Go Jungle, the Island of Spice. No. What platform is that on, Roos? Never heard of it, actually. Maybe that's a cult classic? God dang it. Just don't let anyone get up here. Jesus, holy... Wow. Good to know our law enforcement officers are just busy sitting there, parked in the middle of the highway. That's just lovely. Good lord. Holy. Wow. Yeah, I do not like the handling. Like, when you freaking crash, like, it is just, you are dead. Like, ugh. That is not good. How many courses are there here? I've never played Let's Go Jungle: The Island of Spice. I can look that up real quick. Oh boy, I'm getting close to home, close to New York. You don't go to New York, but... Let me see. What is it? Let's Go Jungle. Lost on the Island of Spice? Is that what you're referring to? Yeah, I don't recognize that. Do not recognize it. Nope. I don't know. If it's a newer arcade game, then definitely not. I've not been to arcade since I was a little kid. I'm in Indiana. I have not been to Indiana in my entire life. I've really only been to a few different states. Been to, obviously, New York. Been to Pennsylvania. D.C. Well, Massachusetts, because that's where Boston is. And then Florida. Pretty much it. And, I don't know. Boston's a fun place to be, but definitely... not a place I would ever want to live. Florida's probably more of a place I would not necessarily want to live, but I do enjoy going there. But, yeah, New York definitely top dog for me. Hence why I don't ever want to leave here. Holy crap, turn left. Like, what the hell? What the hell? No, you are not gonna do that. God damn, God, turn. Just gonna run over telephone poles. Oh my god. Imagine if that was actually possible to do in real life. This would look so ridiculous. Imagine how many times I should have just died, like, here. Half of the shit I've done in this game, you should die from that. Like, you just head-on collisions from a police car. Which are usually, I don't know, usually those are pretty, structurally sound. Usually they're pretty, well built. But, yeah, you run into one of those, even if you do live, if you do live, your life won't exactly be very fun after that. If you don't mind a jail cell, anyway. Oh, boy. Look at this. I love all the popping in the background. That's so 90s. For a game like this that is such a 90s thing, it's very, you'll love to see it. Not in any new games. You would not want that in a new game, but that's kind of something you... I just randomly smack against the road. Yeah, that's super realistic. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like this game definitely... I know there's Cruisin' World. I do not have that game. I know you cruise around the world. That's definitely a better game, but... yeah, I don't know. I feel like this game gets some flack. I've heard some not-so-good things about it. People are just like, oh, it's not aged well. I think it's aged fine enough. Like, I can pick up and play this game easy enough. And I think it's definitely a good time. I don't know if anyone else here would disagree or agree. But I think it's a really good game. I think it's a solid time. God darn it. Oh boy. Have the entire city police force coming out to arrest me. I think I really have to just sit there going 2 miles an hour. Right there at the line. Like, get the hell out of here. Get out of here. Alright, is that it? Is that it? There's just too much to do on the other side. I think that's it. I think that is the game, isn't it? No? Okay, no. Yes, there's more. Washington, D.C. Okay, of course. Of course, we gotta take a stop in Washington, D.C. Of course we do. Oh, man. So familiar, yet looks so, shitty. It's a shitty recreation of a place I visited in real life. That is just weird to see. I don't know. It's cool. But, yeah, I don't know. It's different when the game, like, what you're playing is a place you've actually been. Then it's just like, okay, really? We're really trying to do this? But it's the 90s. You gotta cut him some slack. Holy shit. Yeah, this track, the traffic is not very, very forgiving here. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Got those checkpoints. Oh, you do get extra time from those checkpoints. I never pay attention to this timer. It never runs out on me. So, yeah, I don't know. I've never really felt the need to pay attention to it. Just a freaking tunnel of $100 bills. Imagine having to... Imagine flexing that hard. It's like, man, dude, just look at all these $100 bills. Look at all these hundreds I got all over here. I'm too rich. I have no idea what to do with them, so I just made a fucking tunnel out of them. Ugh, what the hell? Oh, boy. That is it, right? Is that it? I think that's it for the game. I do believe that is all of the tracks in the game. I think. Alright, coast to coast in 24:43:57. Alright, look at that. Same like Beverly Hills, yeah. It's got nice music. Oh boy, we got an awards ceremony, don't we? Oh boy, we got an awards ceremony. Of course we're gonna get an awards ceremony. There's my car just sitting there doing a donut. I don't know why it's going that way if the wheels are turned that way, but okay, whatever. You can only be so realistic, I guess. You like Golden Gate Park? Yeah. That's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna go and take a little bit of a break. I know we're 2 hours in here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a little break, do some stuff. So, okay, I guess it'll just play the credits here. Let's see. I do not know how long it's been. I think I'm gonna go on a little bit of a break, but, Tubiak, you did suggest Super Nintendo next, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go for just a little, break. So, I'll see you guys in maybe 10 minutes or so. So, yeah. BRB. Alright, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That is the wrong window. Whoops. So, yeah, I guess we are doing Super Nintendo right now. Now, this is probably the... I will say this. So, as much as I do like this scaler so far, I've not tested it with two systems. There are two systems I have not tested this with. I don't see why they wouldn't work, I just didn't bother testing them. The PS2 did not test with the RetroTink, and I also haven't tested out the Xbox. I don't know if I'm going to do that this stream, but the Super Nintendo is probably the system that we're playing tonight that benefits the most from this scaler. I would say it looks easily the best. Why is my webcam off like that? Should just be able to see that lamp back there a little further than it. There you go. Alright. So we're going to play the SNES right now. And hopefully you guys are excited for that. I've got plenty of games for the Super Nintendo here. Again, I don't know where that shoebox went. It had some games in it. I don't know if we threw it out. Hopefully not. Or if we did, hopefully the games didn't go with it. I do have my controller there. And, yeah. So let me... What the fuck? Controller, stay there. Let me hook up the SNES, SNES, Super Nintendo, whatever the hell you will... Whatever you call it. I always called it the Super Nintendo when I was younger. Or if your parents are my parents' age, they just called it the Nintendo. The Nintendo, the game thingy. The game console thingy for kids. Actually, that's what they would call basically every system I owned, but... whatever. So, N64 is going away. We should be back. Let me know in chat. I know that chat isn't particularly active on a non-multiplayer stream, but make sure, let me know if I'm back. I should be back. Seriously? Okay, this is way back against the wall down here. I don't know why I left it there. Let me get on the ground here. Grab this shit. Okay. Ooh, why the hell did I leave it back there? Jeez. That is a bad place for it. Alright, SNES is out. Right here. Nice and yellow. I didn't even know that it wasn't supposed to look like that when I was a kid. But I probably should do some restoration for it. I mean, it works fine, but the plastic does become a bit brittle, apparently, when it's yellowed, so definitely I do need to restore it a bit. I don't see anyone in chat. Let me know if we're back. We should be back. Yeah, it looks like we are. I need to open up Streamlabs so I have this here. Let me get this up here. Let me reset this. Good thing Streamlabs finally decided it would start working again. So that's going to reset the chat. Not seeing anyone saying we're back, but we should be back. Refresh if you need to. I don't know. No one's saying anything. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do the Super Nintendo. I should have my power brick for it down here. Here it is. Here it is. With the gray tip. Yep, that is the right one. Actually, wow, yeah, that's not gonna fit on my. Actually, that might fit on my power brick. Might, just barely. Okay, finally, someone saying something. Okay. Can I get this in here? This is a big ass power brick. Plug it in. And barely any clearance with my monitor. Just kind of resting right on top of it. But it does work. That's good. So I'm just gonna go with some games here. Well, let me obviously plug this in properly. And if you guys have any games you want to see, just kind of post them in chat. I do have a bit of a larger selection of Super Nintendo games compared to the N64, so I can kind of go through them here if you guys want. I've got Congo's Caper, Mario All-Stars. They're kind of buried because I don't really bring out the SNES all that much. Scooby-Doo. Jurassic Park. Super Star Wars. Superman. The Death and Return of Superman. So if anyone's got any ideas, throw them in chat. Otherwise, I have Donkey Kong Country here. Nope, I already know that one. Donkey Kong Country 2. Donkey Kong Country 1. Super Metroid is in there. I think I'll just throw in Donkey Kong Country. People like lurking, apparently. Don't want to recommend a game because they're all too good. I need to just make sure. Should turn on. Look at that, working on the first try. The beautiful TKC opening theme. That's not not a Super Nintendo game. Sorry, we're not playing that right now. Alright. Alright, so DKC, I'll just play a little bit of it here. I find that the Super Nintendo actually... I've found that this generally looks better when you just don't have any of the filters on, so... I think I'm actually going to turn them off. God, this retro switch is in such an inconvenient place. Turn the smoothing filter off. And I think it just overall looks better without those on. So I'll just start up a new file here. Just play for a little bit. And I don't know why my image cut out there. I guess it didn't cut out for you guys. Cut out on my TV. I'm just going to go ahead and play this a little bit. I think it looks pretty damn good. You guys can let me know. You guys can be that judge of that. But yeah, I think it's pretty damn awesome. It's pretty much the closest you're going to get to like emulator quality on a console. And it's still, I don't know. I would say it still probably looks somewhat better if you just directly hook up through your TV as opposed to going through the converter, but that's not really an option when you're recording a video or doing a live stream, so yeah, we've got to go with those limitations. Unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Can't really defy your capture card's abilities. Can't plug in RCA cables to an HDMI port. Will not work. Yes, I am back. We're just playing a little Donkey Kong Country here. Let me know how this looks. It should look pretty decent. It looks better on video. What you're seeing here on the stream's end isn't quite what you see when I do a YouTube video. YouTube video is pretty much the best quality you're going to get out of the RetroTink. So, whatever you see here, know that it will look better on video. Hello, Chaos. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. This is Donkey Kong Country, yes. I did that Let's Play to celebrate my 19th birthday last year. Still going to be doing Donkey Kong Country 2 at some point this year. I was contemplating doing that as my next project after Fast Racing League. I think I'm going to do Mario Golf. I honestly think I'm going to try on Mario Golf, but I am still planning. I fully intend to do Donkey Kong Country 2 102% Let's Play later this year. Absolutely. I'm not going to play it here because, well, I'm going to play it on video. Look at this. Look at these rain effects. Now, it looks a little dark on the OBS end. I can control that a little bit in Elgato. I can just make the image a little brighter so that it looks a little more accurate to what the game normally looks like. Here, I can't really do that without going into really advanced settings that I don't really know what I'm doing with. So, the image will be a little darker, and that applies to all the systems we've played so far. The gameplay normally would be a little brighter. But I think this is pretty decent. But again, I just think overall the best, you know, this is definitely the system that benefits the most from this converter, but the GameCube is obviously the best looking system of the three. Well, I guess the Xbox, but I don't really have that many original Xbox games, so overall I think, I missed one of the bonus rooms, darn it. Yeah, this is the second bonus. Whoops. But, yeah. I'm happy with the RetroTink so far. I think it's a little overpriced at $80 is what they generally market at. I bought it on eBay where it was $90. So, rounded up to like $95. But, you know, I think it was still worth it. I think it's a very good product. Donkey Kong Country 3. Yeah. That was one hell of a level, though. The lightning level was something else, DKC3. I have yet to get 103% or 105% in DKC3. I'm never probably going to do 105%. I don't think I am ever really going to go for that, but yeah, I do want to eventually get the 103% because I do intend to Let's Play that. And I want to go all the way through and get everything in there. Yeah, I did not want to do that. Come on. Get up in there. I can press the jump button and not jump, apparently. And the barrel is gone. And the barrel is gone. That is great. Thank you, controller, for just not working. That's lovely. See, he can just keep going through the stage, so why the fuck can't play with him? Come on. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with, especially the SNES. I think when you record this on video, is easily the console that benefits the most, because you record it, it looks just like as if you hooked it up to your TV, straight through S-Video, which is good, because it's a good-ass looking system, if you ask me anyway. At least compared to the Genesis. Oh, you can't throw Diddy up in this game, damn it. That wasn't a thing in 1. Forgot. I forgot. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah. As much as it did take practice to 100% this, get 101% in my LP, I have not played this pretty much since my Let's Play. So, yeah. Look at this water level. Look at me dying. Look at that. The water levels should hopefully look pretty damn good. At least on my end, they look good. I know my bitrate's gonna make the stream suffer. Okay, apparently I just can't play this level tonight. I keep trying to look between things. But yeah, the bitrate's gonna hold back the quality here, which sucks. What are you gonna do? I can't stream with a good bitrate. I really can't. I wish I could. My internet, well, really my computer. It's mainly my PC, but even then, I don't know if my internet's really cut out for high bitrate stream. So, can't really do that. But these tests are more so for my YouTube channel, because that is where most of the action's at. And most of what I play here is gonna be multiplayer, newer games. Or at least more modern ones. Just get it! Oh my god. Come on, on guard. Get over here. Swanky slideshow. Swanky slideshow. I went into that. Which DKC is in that? That's DKC 2, right? Sideshow. That's like the trivia one. It's kind of like it's like trivia you can clear, but it's pretty much made irrelevant by the internet because it's not 1996 anymore. It's pretty cool though. No, that's Swanky's Bonanza, right? That's DKC. What you're referring to is from DKC 3, right? Shit. Oh boy. I already missed one of the letters. I don't know why I'm going for this. I don't know why I'm going for the letters. It's like, you already missed one way early. It's like, don't give a shit. Getting it anyway. But, yeah. I'm gonna at least get to a save point here, and then we'll move on to a different game. The SNES games definitely do go a little faster overall. So, we can definitely, fit a few more games in here. If anyone's got any ideas for other Super Nintendo games to play, let me know. I will definitely keep it in mind. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Look at that. Look at the combos. It was Mario Bros. Where you'd get the 1-ups. You'd probably get a chain them like that. Get yourself some extra lives. Yeah, that is not. Jesus Christ. My timing is so bad. Dude, I didn't think it was gonna fly up like that. Dang it. See, this is why you practice before you do your Let's Plays. You do not... well, I already did mine, so... that's already been done, but... yeah. Never... this is why I don't like doing blind LPs, because I'll just get thrown off by things like that. Kind of embarrassing. I made the exception for 3D Land earlier this year, but it's Mario, so like I feel a little more confident with the mainline Mario games. But yeah, one of these games, absolutely not. I would never do one of these blind ever. Let's go up here. Let's just, oh boy. Get yourself an extra life. Get the hell out of here. I'm just gonna save my progress quickly. If anyone's got any ideas for other games, let me know. I swear, I don't know where that shoebox was, where I had, some other games. I don't know, maybe that's over here. I had it. Wherever it is, if we don't have it, I hope we got the games out of there. Why is the controller cord? I got stuck between the wheel while in my chair. Oh, this controller loves my chair, apparently. But yeah, any other games, let me know. That was Donkey Kong Country. We're nearing the 3-hour mark here. I need some other stuff to play. Yeah, do we have that? It should. Yeah, I don't know where it is. We kept a bunch of games in it. Everything else that was with it, I know where it is, but that shoebox, unless it's up in here, I have no idea what happened to it. Get Super Mario World, Mario All-Stars, Star Wars, Super Star Wars, Donkey Kong Country 3 with a Best Sellers badge. Don't know if you'd want to see that after seeing Donkey Kong Country 1, but Scooby-Doo Mystery. Don't know if I played that one either. Super Metroid. A Link to the Past. Yeah, like a lot of the games I really liked were in the freaking that shoebox. So where on earth is it? I do not know where it went. I'd have to ask my dad about it. I do not... Oh, here it is. Here's that shoebox. With a Wii game sitting on it. Here it is. If only I had that. Let's see. We've got Thunder Spirits, Star Fox, F1 ROC2, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, The Jungle Book, made by Virgin. That's great to know. We've got Super Bases Loaded, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Yep, Super Ghouls and Ghosts with a peeling label. Krusty Super Funhouse Simpsons game by Acclaim. Animaniacs by Konami. Spider-Man X-Men. I've got Speedy Gonzales Los Gatos Bandidos. Okay, I don't think I know I've played most of these. I don't remember half of these. I don't know. I remember Power Rangers. Let's see, Animaniacs. That's one for Animaniacs. Yep, right here. With a fading label made by Konami. Classic Konami logo. I don't know why that's so faded. That label. Any objections to Animaniacs? I'll throw that in there if that's what the popular pick is. I do not have Family Feud now. I didn't really buy any of those game show type games. Actually, yeah, I think this is one I got. $4.99 at $5 at Game Craze back in the day. The peeling sticker. Alright, I'll throw Animaniacs in there. Missing the label on the back of the cartridge. Let's see. Oh, think we got a winner. First time? Come on. Come on, you worked. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Konami. Oh, Konami, what did you do? Oh, boy. I think I've played this one before. I don't know if any of you have played this, but, game start, passwords. I don't know any of the passwords to this game. I don't know what options there would be. Let's just start. Let's just start the game right up. There we go. Look at that. Acme Labs. They played it at GDQ. You're shitting, right? Someone played this at GDQ. You're telling me someone played Animaniacs on the Super Nintendo at GDQ? Just spill a bunch of water on my desk. No, not too much. Okay, if you're linking me something, I'd probably believe it, but, oh boy. As with Donkey Kong Country, I'm just gonna not apply any of the filters here. I think this game, generally the SNES looks fine without filters. So I'm just gonna leave the game without them. So that's cool. Skip this stupid intro. Playing as this guy. Sorry, I did not watch Animaniacs when I was a kid. Bowling? This is one weird bowling game if this is supposed to be bowling. Push this somewhere? No, do I want to push it forward? No, fuck. What the hell is this game? What is this game? Chasing around a sexy nurse. What am I picking up here? What is this game? Do I even want to know what the backstory is here? What backstory can you even have to a game like this? Hello? I'm jumping. Oh, here we go. What did you guys just get me into? Why does this look like I'm supposed to blow it up or something? Why are you guys dancing? Why are you dancing? Yeah. Okay, we're chasing old guys out of hospital buildings, apparently. Yeah. Why? What is this game? Break this. What do you use to break? There's no attack. There's no attack. What do you do to break these boxes? Yeah. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know. Now we've got a cop trying to chase us. Really fat cop. Who's, not shaving very well. Password? Oh, gee, what a cryptic what? It's just a bunch of faces. What is this game? Yeah, I think I remember this, but yeah. I think I just bought it because it looked cartoony. Maybe my sister bought it. I don't know. Acme. Isn't that like a store or something? I've heard of that name before. Okay, get some gems or whatever. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I have no clue what this is. It looks good though on the streams then, I guess. I don't know, you guys let me know. I think it looks pretty cool. What did I do? What did I do? The game just stopped. What the fuck did I just do? Okay, is the game just supposed to crash 2 minutes in? I'm going to say that is that. That's Animaniacs on the Super Nintendo. Okay. Yep, that exists. that exists and apparently gave up on life. Apparently. Any other Super Nintendo games you guys were looking to see? Let's see. We still got some stuff in this box. You had Spider-Man, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Bases Loaded, The Jungle Book, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We got Star Fox in here. Thunder Spirits. I know. Thunder Spirits. It's like shmup, shoot 'em up. I don't know. I do not own Earthbound, unfortunately. It's a game I've heard good things about. I've always wanted to check it out. I know there's a game on the Famicom. They remastered it and put it on the Wii U in English. Might check that out too, but nah, I don't own Earthbound. Unfortunately not. I don't know. Scooby-Doo. What is this? Stone Protectors. Made by Chemco. I don't own Tetris Attack either. Super Metroid, Super Star Wars, made by JVC. Link to the Past, Super Mario World, Super Mario All-Stars. Congo's Caper. That's Jurassic Park in there. The Jungle Book. I do have that. There it is. Made by Virgin. Virgin Studios or something? I don't know. Super Metroid. I don't know. We want to do coin flip for that? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever played that Scooby-Doo game. Went to an arcade place recently and played the Simpsons arcade, which was apparently really rare. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Did you get that on video by any chance? That'd be pretty cool to upload. So what do we want? Jungle Book, Super Metroid. I can do a coin flip here. I don't know. What was the Simpsons game called? What was... Yeah, I've got Krusty Super Fun House. This is a Simpsons game made by Acclaim. It wouldn't happen to look anything like this, was it? Krusty's Fun House. Sound familiar? That's the closest thing to a Simpsons game I guess I have. Well, I mean, it is a Simpsons game, but... The Simpsons. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I forgot I had the actual cartridge to this. This was in arcades as well. Really tough game. And the label is starting to peel. I need to do something about that. I can do the Jungle Book. I can do Super Metroid. I guess we'll do a coin flip. So how about we do Jungle Book for heads, Super Metroid for tails. So let's go ahead and flip this coin. So 1, 2, 3, and up. Yeah. Heads for Jungle Book, tails Super Metroid. Let's go. Oh. Where the fuck did it go? Ugh. I need to find better places to flip my coins. Here it is. Landed on tails. So that is Super Metroid. Alright, we can do Super Metroid. We can do that. I see it. It's just sitting on top of the pile in there. Super Metroid. That's in pretty good shape, actually. Well, $5 game price tag. This was $5. This was probably like a $70 game back in the 90s. I got this for $5 in the 2000s. What a great deal. Imagine being the person who bought that day one, and then knowing your copy that you paid $70 for sold for $5. Imagine. I don't know. I guess that's just a part of living in the 90s. 1994. Alright. Nintendo. Here we are. Super Metroid. What a classic. What a classic. Metroid 3. Oh my god, that's like Nintendo with the Metroid Dread reveal. It's just like Metroid 5. And here we are, Super Metroid. A game that does not need to be remade, contrary to popular belief. People want this remade. No, you can still play the OG Super Metroid. You don't need that. Something must have happened to my save data. Why the hell do I not have any data? What? Playtime 0. Something must have happened to my cartridge. I don't know. It should hopefully look pretty decent. Yeah, I clicked the file. Okay. Hopefully this should look pretty good. Start? Okay. Why did that... I don't know why my view just got obstructed. Okay, whatever. I don't know why it just did that, but here we are. Arcade 1-up. Well, the real arcade, like for the Simpsons arcade, if you're talking about that, you're not... Arcade 1-up, that's not the original makers of the arcade cabinets. Like, the original arcade cabinets still gonna be really rare. Like, that's not just gonna change. I don't know. Man, this game. I need to, like, go, I need to get back into this. I bought Metroid Fusion for GBA. Gave that a chance. Had a lot of fun with that. Aha. There you are. There you are. Yeah. I must kill thee. Oh, fuck. I must get hurt, too, apparently. Shit. Oh. Hit all the attacks. Just hit all of his attacks. Run right into every single one. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Let's see. I'm just taking the dummy approach to this. To just shoot and hope that he gets hit. Self-destruct. Oh, right. Self-destructs. Forgot about that. Let's see, isn't it? You hold one of these buttons and you run faster, I think. I don't even remember. I don't remember. I don't freaking remember. Let's just get out of here before all hell breaks loose. If it isn't already. If it wasn't already, it sure will be in a little bit. Shit. Oh god, it's getting all tilted. Hopefully this game looks pretty good as well. I think it does. I think this game really visually has aged pretty damn well. Compared to some... Overall, the SNES definitely aged a lot better visually than the N64, for sure. But man, Super Metroid... It's really just a beautiful looking game. The arcade cabinet isn't as rare. Like, price-wise? Might just be that they're not, like, in demand, like, no one's looking for them. I don't know. It is The Simpsons, so I guess it probably would be. But who knows? Who knows? Man, I love this game. Oh, man. Backtrack a little bit. I don't remember if you're actually supposed to go to the left in this game when you first land. I know you do that in the Metroid 1. Look at this. It's so much darker on the stream's end. Holy shit. That looks really dark on your guys' end. It's way brighter on my end. Oh, do I not have my morph ball? Oh, shoot. I don't have morph ball yet. Apparently. I need a laser. I need the more powerful beam there. Okay. Nope, I need my morph ball. Really good game. Really good looking game. Just great all around, for being honest. Sure, and don't get me wrong, if they did a remake of this game, I'd probably buy it. I just don't think it needs it. It's good the way it is. It's good just the way it is. From day one in 1994 is a great video game. Here we go. I was gonna say, is that just an infinite loop? Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm glad they remade the original two Metroids. Those definitely needed remakes. This one, I just think they really just got their stride. They don't need... This is not one of the games that needs a remake. It's good in 1994. It's good now. And, I'll stand by that. It really just... It's perfectly playable, and it's just great the way it is. And, okay. Alright. Got the morphing ball. That updated, jingle there. I actually used the Metroid 1 version of that jingle. In my... Sorry, what the hell? What the shit? I can't jump high enough? What the hell? Hang on. Oh, right. Right. Use my laser there. Ah, couldn't tell what I was gonna do. This almost feels like... Is this actually Metroid 1? I forget. This isn't actually like a remade area from Metroid 1, is it? I don't even remember. But, yeah, whatever. It is dark, I know. It is a very dark game. I feel like... I don't know. I need my upgraded lasers there, right? So I think we'll just go up here instead. And there's going to be routes that you need your morph ball for. These are the kinds of games I have harder times going back to because I'll miss, like... I'll forget, like, really big things, and it'll just get to this one point. It's like, oh, I can't get over this, or I can't go through here. So I'm not nearly as good about returning to... Yeah, like right here. I need my upgraded laser just to go back. So I guess we're stuck here for a little bit. I need to grab my laser beams. No, come on. This game's perfect with this kind of light setting. Go down. She wasn't going down. Come on, Samus. We don't need a bright Metro game. These games are supposed to be kind of dark and eerie at times. They really are. If you ask me, anyway. The hell did you need to get here? Sorry. Like that, sorry. Ah, damn. Forgetting things. Ziploc forgets everything 2013. Oh, hello. You get your missiles, let's go. We got the missiles. Oh, how many? Only 5, though? Urgh, that's not a lot. That is not a lot at all. Not at all. God. If I just kind of got back into this game, I could easily do a Let's Play of this. I don't know if you guys would want to watch one. But I would love to do a Let's Play of this eventually. Because it is just such a great game. Yeah, what? How do you... Hang on. Aha, here we go. Like that. Do I really have to use more than one? Dude. I had to waste all my freaking missiles for that? Ah. Come on. Come on, game. What are you doing to Samus? What did she ever do to deserve that? I broke a wall with missiles to get more missiles. That is the most Nintendo thing I think I've ever done in a video game. I waste all my missiles to get the same exact number of missiles. Fuck off. Get the hell out of here, game. That is the most Nintendo thing I think I've done this whole stream. Just like, yes, please use 5 missiles. Go in this room. Okay, here's 5 missiles. You didn't need to come in here at all, but... Okay, I guess for 100%. Guess you kind of have to. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. The hell out of here. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting more missiles. Now we're building up our inventory. Type of rep. No, she's just human. And a goddess. And a goddess. Let's be fair here. She is an absolute goddess, but yeah, nah, she is human as far as I'm aware. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you go into some of the lore and you'll find something else, but as far as I'm aware, she is just Samus. Samus the goddess. Listen to that music. Listen to that music. You know, if they remake this game, they would not do the music justice. They wouldn't. They would just ruin it. They would change it in a way that would make it not exactly like the original. So therefore, it would be the worst thing ever. It would be the second coming of Satan himself. So yeah, no remakes, please. No remakes. No ruining my nostalgia. None. I'll sue Nintendo if they make the game. Oh, fuck. No, no. Don't fall, Samus. Come on. No, come on. I'm really excited for Metroid Dread. I need to play back through this again, and I need to play through Fusion. As well as I need to get my hands on either a copy or just get it on Virtual Console. Metroid Zero Mission, which is the remake of Metroid 1 on the GBA. Need that. Need that. That's not a want. That is an absolute necessity for survival. With Metroid Dread about to come out, yeah, we absolutely need Zero Mission in our lives. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. From Metroid Prime Pinball, yeah. Or Metroid Prime, oh. Pinball in Metroid Prime, or like, was Metroid Prime Pinball some extra game? Why do I feel like I remember that or something? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Map access. Look at that. Look at that. Saving point. Is that where I am right now? Is that where I am right now? Yes it is. So there's a... That should be a save point. Okay, I don't want to stay here too long, so... I think I'll make my way up to that save point. I think I'll just go to, It's an actual game? Okay. So that probably sucks. I felt like I remember that actually being a thing. So, I was just wondering. And I guess I wasn't wrong. That is not a place I can go in. Darn it. Let me get to this save point so I can at least save what I've actually done so far. Hello? Can I not? I don't have my bombs yet, do I? I don't have my bombs. Smash Bros. Brawl. Darn it. Come on. Or no, this is the save point, right? Did I go in here? No, yeah, it is a save point. Okay, okay. Save my progress. What's my save? Now, what's my data looking like? Let's hope that my cartridge actually keeps the save file. Hopefully. I don't know if you guys want me to do... I could show off the Genesis. I'm just going to warn you now that Genesis looks like garbage through this converter. There's nothing you can do about the Genesis. It always looks like crap. But I could also do PS2 or Xbox. I'd really rather not do the Xbox just because it's underneath a bunch. It's underneath my HD PVR, my NES, and 360. My PS2 is just sitting right there, so I can easily hook that up. I could do Genesis if you guys wanted some Sonic action, but I don't know. I would rather play something else, but if you really want some Sonic action, we could do that. But I think this next system we show off is going to be the last one. It's been over 3 hours. Holy crap. Does not feel like 3 hours. But, alas, here we are. PS2. Any objections? I think I'm just going to go with it anyway. I don't know. None of the other systems really interest me. The NES looks worse through the expensive converter than it does through my cheap one, so... yeah, not happy about that. Don't really want to show that off. And it's the NES. They're much more simplistic games. Not to say it's a bad system. I just would rather... I would rather play something else. So, think we'll do that. Yeah, that was Super Metroid. Look at that. Nice, good condition cartridge. I would say it was mint. If it weren't for the fact that it had a sticker on it from Game Craze. It's not covering anything, but it would leave some residue if you were to get rid of it. So, yeah. Let me just go ahead. PS2 is probably one of the easier systems to set up, although I do have to switch out my S-Video cables. Okay, that's my Genesis cables. I don't care about those. I took those out just in case anyone wanted the Genesis, but I don't. Really don't. Here we are. PS2 S-Video cables. You can get these easily on eBay. The Xbox S-Video cables are a lot more rare, though. It's much more common to get component. I know Monster did some S-Video cables for them, for the Xbox, but I don't. No, I think Microsoft themselves might have done them. I think maybe, unless I'm thinking of something else. I think maybe they did. Monster has some higher end ones, but they're like $50. They're not worth $50. But they are higher quality. And it's just easier to get the component cables that Microsoft made. But this converter doesn't support component, and I think component's a garbage format, so yeah, screw that. I don't like component. 3 cables just for video, like, jeez. And then you still have 2 audio cables as well, so I just screw component. Put this back here, come on. I don't know why I left it back there. So we will play the PS2, which is right here. My launch day, well, my sister got this. Launch day PS2. This thing is older than me, like most of the stuff we've been playing so far, but yes, here it is, and here's my memory card. For that person who keeps commenting on my videos, yes, I got a new memory card for it. It's a 64 megabyte OEM Sony memory card. Got it nice and cheap off eBay. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, so pretty much the only thing that's going to change here is that I'm going to swap out the cables I'm using. Still S-Video, just it will be a Sony. Well, actually a third party, but for a Sony system. The ones I have for the Xbox, I just found a random seller selling them. I don't know if they readily sell them. They just had a couple lying around. But they do work pretty well. So I'll be sure to test those out off camera sometime. Just not tonight. Okay, here we are. Stick that in there. Alright. These are PS2 video cables. Much more heavy-duty feeling than the ones I had for the Nintendo consoles. These do feel a lot more hefty. As much as the PS2 is just a heavy system. Like, Jesus. It's the OG fat one, I know. But, like, still. He's a chunky boy. Chunky system. Come on. Come on. Why is this port so far down here? That's upside down. Whoops. It says right on the cable, made in China. That's a great sign. Because China is known for so many of their quality products, like their shitty HDMI converters. But no, really the cables do work well. I've never tested them with this RetroTink, though, so I do not know. I'm expecting it'll look good, but who knows? Maybe the RetroTink will make this thing look like I'm playing on a VCR. Who knows? I don't know exactly what to expect, but I think I can predict that we'll get some decent results here. So let's plug this in. I'm not used to having to do this on the fly, so I do apologize. NBA Street, I do not have it, no. Okay, let's see. See if she'll power up on us. Oh, you are a loud game console. You are a loud console. Holy shit. You are one loud game console. Alright, PS2 should be up. Oh boy, that smoothing feature, that text is just looking great. I have some games for it. They're sitting all the way over here. Move these Wii games out of the way. The Hobbit, I don't think I have that. Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, I've never played those. Spider-Man. Jak and Daxter, I don't think I have the disc for that. I have GTA San Andreas, Super Monkey Ball Adventure, Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. Shadow the Hedgehog, I don't think we have the disc for that either. I really don't have many games for this thing, so I don't know. I might have a few more in here. I might. No, I don't think I really do. I think San Andreas or Spider-Man. I've played the Spider-Man like once or twice. I don't know. Any suggestions from the chat? I'll play this for a little bit. I'm probably only going to do one game for it. So we don't really have many of them left. For a PS2. And please not Monkey Ball Deluxe. It controls so bad on the PS2. It controls so bad on the PS2. Oh, I do have Crash, yeah. Crash Bandicoot and the Wrath of Cortex? Is that what it's called? The Wrath of Cortex, yeah. $15 from Game Craze. Alright, I guess we'll play that. Right there, Crash, the Wrath of Cortex. I think this was on the GameCube too, I don't know. I guess we never got it on there. This is the most popular system of all time, so eh. This is generally where you find the cheaper copies of games compared to, say, the GameCube. Okay, controller's working. Okay, cool. Yeah, don't care. Is my disk drive still gonna just... Yep, it opens halfway and then just doesn't go any further. Right. So the thing with my PS2, the disk drive opens like halfway, stops, and then just immediately goes back in. So you pretty much have to let it open, shut the console off, put your disc in, then turn it on, and then it will close, and then the game will load. It's really dumb. I don't like it. But, whatever. Switch that back on. Press it. And it should accept it. Sometimes you have to push it shut because it'll just keep jamming in place. You should have some audio there. Also, it's the PS2, so it's going to have terrible load times. Which it's kind of better than Monkey Ball. God, when I played Monkey Ball at Zip's Collection the other week, it just did not load. Like, it would just... I think it sat there for like 40 seconds or something. God, that thing sounds horrible. It's just like... And now it's loading. Now it's loading. Thing sounds like a computer. Sounds like an old computer being pinned. Like trying to place a video or a GIF or something. Now you're loading. Now we're loading. Okay. Something tells me I might want to use my smoothing feature on this one. Universal. I'm getting that nice jittery effect at the top of the image again. Konami. Konami made Crash? Konami, jeez. Okay.
A Universal Interactive Studios.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we are. Here we are.
Developed by Travelers.
I think I might want my smoothing feature on here. This might be one of those games. How about we turn that on? Look at the text. Now it's off. Now it's on. Oh yeah, that looks better. Okay. So, the PS2, kind of notorious nowadays for looking like crap. But, sorry, do I have load game? Kind of notorious for looking like crap when you go back and play it, but hey, I mean, it's still got a massive library. And if you want games, you want cheap versions of games, the PS2 is generally the place to go. The GameCube's just going up in price. I think the GameCube games are starting to come down in price, but they're still pretty high up there. And, I don't know. You know, here, the PS2 is just so common. 150-something million units, so... I don't know. Not very surprising that, is not very hard to get your hands on PS2 stuff. Okay, I think we're just gonna start here. Arctic Antics. This is the only Crash game I really own. I don't have any of the original 3. I think I rented the first one. I know my sister played it, I want to say. Or no, she played the Spyro trilogy on the PS1. And we have a PS1 memory card just plugged in here, but I don't have any PS1 discs. We might still have a few lying around, but is Crash 5? Yeah, I guess. But I don't know if we have any of our old PS1 games, and I've never had a PS1. Never owned one. No reason to, because the PS2 can just play PS1 games, so I don't know. Look at this. Oh god, the audio. I remember the audio just sounding so bad from the PS2, though. I remember that. Holy crap. Now that I'm really hearing it, it's just like, oh yeah, that sounded like shit. Really does not sound all that good. Ooh, don't hit any of those. Those will blow up. But yeah, this is a fun game. I didn't play this one when I was a kid. I didn't know we actually had a Crash game for PS2. At least as far as I was aware, I didn't remember having one. So, I think this is a much newer game to me. That didn't kill me. Okay. Good. That's great. Alright, look at that. I'll freeze the timer there. Does the time really matter here? I hit the jump button. God darn it. Oh yeah, Crash is a cool guy. Crash is a cool game series, and he's a cool character. Absolutely. Glad he finally made his comeback. He finally has a new game after so many years. Yeah, like Spyro. Spyro probably isn't getting any new games, really. I think didn't Toys for Bob go out of business or something? But even other than that, just I don't know. We have the Spyro trilogy, so we have modern Spyro, at least to some extent. But it is really nice that in addition to the Crash trilogy, we now have a new game, and I need to get that new game. Whenever I get, I don't know if I'll get it on PS5 or Xbox Series X, but definitely I'm gonna check that out at some point. I'm so happy you got a new game. That's so weird. New Crash game. I'm used to that being like, oh yeah, that's the games that came out like either before I was born or when I was a kid. But no, now there's a new game to be excited about. And hopefully more to be excited about in the future. Gonna be honest, as much as this really doesn't look good, this is pretty good for PS2 standards, which isn't saying much. PS2 really just doesn't look good in general. At least that's the general consensus, and I generally agree with that, but S-Video, it looks decent. And it'll look even better in Component, but man, that audio is a hard sell. It's just like, can't do anything about it. It's just bad. Like, it's just gonna be bad. Hello. I did not, I put ZIP. Okay. That's my name. Okay, cool. ZPI. Start trial, warp room. Let's go. But I didn't get the crystal, though. I didn't get the crystal. Darn it. That sucks. Well, yeah. I'm not used to streaming non-multiplayer games. I've just kind of moved on from that. I'll still do this every now and again, maybe, but I don't know. Yeah, I didn't get the crystal thing. That's a shame. I guess I need to go back and get that. But yeah. So I'm gonna finally get back onto a streaming schedule going forward. Yeah, I'm gonna actually like I think it's gonna be Friday, Saturday, Sunday generally is gonna be my schedule. I might throw in some Monday streams. Today is Monday, right? Tuesday. Well, Monday the majority of the stream, so whatever. It was a Monday stream. But I'll squeeze a Monday stream in here every now and again, probably. And it'll be mainly Mario Kart and Splatoon. But every now Every now and again, I'll just float in the air as a angel. A bandicoot angel. Alright. I mean, sure, I don't know. If I see it on the PlayStation Store on sale or something, maybe? Not the hugest into random racing games. Like the old school one, sure, but... I don't know. I'd have to see gameplay of it to know whether or not I'd be interested. Okay, well, I'm dead. Great. 10 lives. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That casual sliding action. That slidage. Is that a word? Slidage. Probably not. I'm definitely going to publish this on my YouTube channel. Once, I might just make it public like 5 a.m. or something. I'm actually going to make the Fast Racing League video. I'm not going to say I will and not do it tonight like I did last night. I apologize for that. I got really tired and a little lazy, but mostly just tired, so I just didn't make it. But I'm definitely going to record that once I'm done here with the stream and have that out tomorrow. So that'll be pretty cool. We're starting the Ion class in Fast Racing League, which is pretty cool. Damn. Darn it. Alright. We're closing in on 4 hours, so I think I'm going to end this off in a few minutes. You know, probably... I don't know, 3:41. I think we'll go 3:45 and then call it a night. I don't know if anyone else is streaming right now. I'll look it up. I'll look up. See if anyone's streaming Mario Kart that I'm following. Or I might just go MKWii or MK7. Just look for someone in there. See if I can at least get the gem thing on this level. At least before I go. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? What the hell? What are you... Crash, what are you... Oh, it's like a ground pound move? Get the hell out of here. Yeah, I didn't think I would go this long. Okay, I can't do that apparently. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think I would go anywhere near full length, but we had fun with some older games, so what's the harm? Going a little longer. Not longer, but just about as long as usual. I'm just gonna keep dying, yeah. How about we look for some of those? I think we've played enough for tonight. Let me find someone for you guys to go and watch, if you'd like. Doyle's streaming some Mario Kart Wii. I took a nap and then I woke up. Alright. I think we'll host Doyle. So, you guys go ahead and say hello to him. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday for some more Mario Kart, most likely. I think I'll do some Mario Kart Wii. We'll do some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as well for the weekend. And then, yeah. It'll be a lot of fun, and I'm gonna be getting back onto a schedule. Probably throw some Splatoon 2 action in there as well. Maybe not this week, but maybe next week. But, yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all. I'm pretty happy with this RetroTink deal here. I think the RetroTink 2X Mini is a great value for what it is, and yeah, I think it is a quality product. And I don't know. I wish it would output a signal at all times, but you can only have so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you look forward to more Mario Kart or just multiplayer action in general. And yeah, see you guys around. And say hello to Doyle for me. Peace.